that comment section, make some friends. Y'all already know. But let's go ahead and take a look at that queue, see if we got anybody in there that is ready and willing to debate, and let's go ahead and get them up here as our first guest. Welcome in. I also see a handful of people spamming Chris Raid in that comment section. How we doing? Dubba, what's up? You vote for Trump?
Hey, Dean. Do you not care about LGBTQ issues anymore?
I do care about LGBTQ plus issues. Why would you possibly posit the idea that I don't?
Why don't we have any activism lives anymore about that?
So LGBTQ plus issues typically wrap into my live every single day. I'm guessing that you're referencing specifically lives debating individuals that think being gay is wrong. The reason why I and other creators have tapered off of running lives specifically on that topic is because TikTok considers the word gay hate speech, and the lives get taken down within a minute. I actually tried to run a live specifically about, why individuals think being gay is wrong, and I got a week ban for hate speech on my main. I then went on my second account and got a 3-day ban on there, and it's completely because of the tight restrictions associated with the terms of service.
Got it. Thanks.
Yeah. Valid question. We're going to move on to the next guest here. Everyone do just give us a minute. Yeah, if you've been watching the streams for a longer time, I mean, you'll remember when me, Parker, and a bunch of other creators spoke about issues relating to why people are homophobic very frequently. And then you will also remember the downfall of the lives when TikTok started to restrict the hell out of them. What's up, Marco? Did you vote for Trump?
Yep.
You did. How old are you, Marco?
I'm 18.
You're 18. Okay. What year were you born in?
2006.
2006. October. So I want you to tell me something that only an adult would know.
Go on.
Oh, you just said go on. What time is it?
I live in England.
Yeah. Fucked yourself over, Marco. You really screwed it up right there. We're going to move on to our next guest. Here we go, guys. For the first 2.5 thousand people in here, it's super duper good to see you all. What's up? Did you vote for Trump?
No, I did not vote for Trump.
Yeah, well, I'm just looking for individuals that did indeed vote for Trump. So everybody just do give us a minute, y'all. If you voted for Trump, hop in that queue. If you didn't vote for Trump, don't hop in that queue. Sounds simple on paper, but it's pretty difficult in execution, as we all are so familiar with. Hello, Danny. Did you vote for Trump? Danny, you're on mute, buddy. Got about 5 seconds to unmute before I just kick you off, but it looks like Danny removed himself. So remember, if you voted for Trump, hop in the queue. If you didn't vote for Trump, don't hop in the queue. Sounds simple on paper, right? Hey, did you vote for Trump?
Yup.
You did, and why did you do that?
I mean, he's confident. He's sexy. He has aura.
All right, trolling off the bat. We're just going to move on to the next guest. We got our next contender loading into the live. Hello. Did you vote for Trump? You got about 5 seconds here to say something and just left the live. Okay, guys, check if you are in that queue, because what we see so often is people joining the queue, unintentionally getting accepted, then leaving. And I would like to try to prevent that as much as we can. What's up, Josh? Did you vote for Trump?
Plebork Morton.
Can you repeat that for me?
Plebork Morton.
All right. Well, I don't know what that means, but it doesn't mean I voted for Trump. So we're going to move on to the next guest. Everybody just give us a minute. We got Casey loading up in here, y'all. And everybody do remember to double tap on that phone screen and to share the live. That's how we get it to send out, y'all. What's up, Casey? You vote for Trump? And Casey just left. Why is it, dude? What is going on? Humans are dumb sometimes, but you know, humans are dumb sometimes. I'm making myself so clear. Hey, you vote for Trump? Like what? Like, dude, like, okay, everybody hears my voice. Like, I just objectively know that if you're in the live, you hear my voice. If you voted for Trump, join the queue. If you didn't vote for Trump, don't join the queue. Check if you're in the queue right now, and if you're not supposed to be there, get out of the queue. It's like every guest that we're loading up right now, they're just automatically leaving because they accidentally joined the guest request. It is really, really easy to just check and see if you're in it right now, so we don't have to go through this for, like an hour or two, y'all. What's going on? Did he vote for Trump? See, like this person, like I don't even know why they're here. They left on their own, just like everybody else that's been up today. I don't understand what's going on. We got like same thing with that person. They joined and then they left. Like I don't know what's going on, guys. I don't know what's going on. Like what's going on today with TikTok, man? Hey, Tyler, you vote for Trump? Like, whoa, dude! Like, hello? Like, what, man? It doesn't make any sense. It really does not make any sense. Hey, you vote for Trump? No, dude, they're doing it on purpose, probably. Tony, you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
Carter, you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I voted for Trump.
Ah, okay. Tony voted for Trump. User, you vote for Trump?
Yeah, me too, bro.
All right, both of y'all voted for Trump. Okay, all right. Let's go ahead and play a fun little game here. I want you guys to tell me why you voted for Trump.
Who's going first?
You can go.
It's between you guys.
All right. You think Trump's racist?
I do, but I want you to tell me why you voted for Trump.
Wait, why do you think Trump's racist? Wasn't there like videos of you saying the N-word to people?
Yes, well, there was a video of me saying the N-word when I was younger. The difference between me and Trump is that he's done incessantly racist things throughout his history. He's never apologized, held himself accountable, or become a better person. However, I've done all three of those things.
How do you know that though? You live with him?
Because we would have access to that information. Like if Trump apologized and held himself accountable for, I don't know, calling for the death penalty for the exonerated Central Park 5 years after the fact, we would probably have any indication, evidence, or source of that, right?
Do you like men?
Do I like men? No, I'm straight. But could you go ahead and respond to what I just said?
What was the question?
Well, it wasn't a question, it was a statement.
what
I'd say there's like three variables that you have to satisfy to go from racist to non-racist. You have to apologize, you have to hold yourself accountable, and you have to have a genuine change in your character. Donald Trump has done none of those things at all for any of the multiple instances of him being racist, such as calling for the death penalty for the exonerated Central Park 5, calling all black people lazy, or denied housing applications to black people because of their race in the 70s.
In the 70s?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. That's
So
cool.
can you give me an instance of Donald Trump, at the bare minimum, at least apologizing for any of the racist things that he's done?
I'm pretty sure the guy's apologized.
Okay, so give me a source. That's why we're having these conversations, is to provide evidence for our claims, right?
Yeah, that's
So
true.
go ahead and provide evidence for your claim.
Well, it's gonna take me a little second here.
I mean, it'll take you longer for a second because it doesn't exist. I've spent the last year trying to find a source. I haven't had any luck. And I mean, it's not just something that's happened in the past. It's also something that's
My
happening
friend
right
left,
now.
man.
He did. He left you alone. Like, for instance, in his interview with Hannity, Trump literally said that you could racially profile people. He was like, you could look at immigrants and tell if they're good or bad based upon how they look, I guess.
Wow. It's
Yeah,
pretty
so,
messed
so that's why Trump is racist. I'm guessing you're gagged and you have nothing to say because it's just an objective truth that he's racist. It's really hard to refute because
He is
you know,
racist.
the statements that he makes.
Trump's racist.
So why would you vote for a racist?
Because now I can't take it back. It's too late.
Okay, so do you regret your vote?
No,
So why don't you regret voting for a racist?
because I like him.
So why do you like the racist candidate over the non-racist candidate?
Because he's a cool guy.
And what is cool about him?
His hair.
His hair?
His hair.
His hair, okay. Well, Tony's trolling because he lost the debate and he had nothing else to say. So we're going to go to get that next guest up in here for the near 7,000 people on the live. What is going on, guys? It's super duper good to see you all. And what's going on, Luke? Did you vote for Trump?
I did.
You did vote for Trump, and why is that, man?
Because I love Trump, man. He's
Oh, my God.
he's great. He's a great guy.
So first of all, I just want to make it clear. I think it's weird and cringe whenever anyone says that they love a political candidate. It's just very parasocial. But especially when you're telling me that you love a grape.
Hey, I got a question for you. I got a question for you. Would
Was
you
I
rather have-
speaking?
Did I ask?
Did I ask? Because I did.
Would you vote for Kamala?
Did I vote for Kamala Harris? I did. Luke, you're obviously struggling a little bit, so I'll just let you pivot. I'll let you ask your question. Yes, I voted for Kamala Harris.
Sounds way better, my guy.
And why is that?
He just is, bro. It's obvious, bro. You're brain rotted, bro.
If anything, it's obvious that he's worse. Like today, for instance.
How is he racist again? How is he
Okay.
racist? Go for it.
Okay, I'll get to that, but I want to say what I wanted to say first. So you said it's obvious that Trump is better than Harris. So just today, Trump placed a stay on all federal funding to Medicaid. Medicaid that's currently postponing and denying service to 72 million American citizens today. The Medicaid portals are down in all 50 of our states. Hell yeah, that kills people, Luke.
Is it affecting you?
It affects my family.
Is it?
And I don't want to talk
Maybe
about
we
my own
should go to
healthcare.
Mexico too.
So now you're calling for the deportation of American citizens? So I just like, could you admit that you don't really have a brain? Like I'm being serious. I want you to admit that.
I mean, I have a brain though.
Well, why don't you apply it? You're like, hell yeah, revoke healthcare from 72 million American individuals and like deport
Dude,
citizens.
I think you're just mad and you're wasting your time over a Trump. Like you're wasting your time, bro.
Your statements are so absurd. I'm not even angry.
You're not gonna get him impeached. So what are you doing?
Luke, so first of all, your statements are so absurd. I'm not even angry. I'm just confused. And then secondly, the point of this live isn't to make Trump not president. It's to get people to vote better with more critical thought in the future.
4 years down the road, they ain't gonna remember this.
Yeah. This is funny shit.
So, hey, Luke, I just have a question. How many continents are there?
Oh, 400.
400. So why am I supposed to take someone seriously that thinks there's 400 continents?
7, you idiot.
Yeah, even your friend's calling you an idiot. How do you feel?
That was me talking.
Oh, so you corrected yourself and you called yourself an idiot?
I said, okay.
I'm not the one that said that there was 400 continents. That was you.
You have headphones on. You still can't hear.
I can hear you. You said there's 400 continents. I was like, why am I supposed to listen to someone that thinks there's 400 continents? And then you were like, there's 7, you idiot. Were you like talking to yourself or you looking in a mirror? Because I want to clarify, you are the one that said there's 400 continents. Not me, not anybody in the chat. That was you.
Hey, my boy Dean's in here.
That's just me on my other account. Once again, just proving my point. Oh, dear God, Luke. I feel like we got to get you some help. Spam MAGA in that chat. I'll put that queue if you voted for Trump. We're going to go to get someone up here for Luke just to make sure that he has a buddy to debate with. AZ, what's up? You vote for Trump?
Yes, sir.
We're going to have you...
There's 7 continents and
Base,
Womp
base,
Womp
base.
president.
We're gonna have you spot Luke on a handful of these things. So I'm gonna ask you both a question. Let's just see if any of y'all can answer it. Can either of you guys, super cool, nice girl, I appreciate you with the rail dive.
Hey, wait. I got a question first.
I'm not. No. It's my life, bro. Come on.
How much money do you make an hour?
I don't share my income with individuals in like private in private circles in my house. I wouldn't like share my income with like 10,000 individuals on live. The question is, can either of you guys name a single piece of policy ever passed through Congress ever?
ICE.
ICE is not a policy. ICE is a government organization.
ICE.
What does ICE stand for?
ICE.
We really have the smartest people ever on this live. Like 2 Trump supporters. They like not a single policy that has ever been passed through Congress. And I mean like ever passed through Congress. This is crazy, man. Hey, for the 11,000 people in here, you guys are in for an absolute shit show today. I don't even know where AZ went. Everybody's running. This is just, this is crazy. But what's up, Brittany? Did you vote for Trump? Okay, Brittany's just going to drop a slur. My apologies, chat. We'll get Brittany out of here and move on to the next guest. If you voted for Trump, let me know. So in the comment section, we just got our next guest cycling up all the time. So let's go ahead and get our next guests up in here, y'all. They're loaded in right now. What's up, Rosie? Did you vote for Trump?
Oh no!
Rosie's here. Eli, you vote for Trump?
Yep.
All right, Eli. Do you mind turning off that TV or going in a little bit of a quieter room for me?
I got you.
Phenomenal. And while you're doing that, Rosie, go ahead and unmute that mic. Did you vote for Trump? Okay, well, Rosie's just not here, so we just kind of got Eli. Eli, why'd you vote for Trump, man?
Because Kamala is racist, and so is Joe Biden. There's TikTok. Search up Kamala racist on TikTok. It literally takes 2 seconds to pull up videos. I mean, do 2 seconds to fucking research, and it'll literally hit on you, putting you in your fucking place, bro. You do not know what you're talking about. Be honest, bro. You are a senior in high school. You don't know what the fuck you are talking about.
Okay, thanks, Eli. Anyway, so how's Kamala Harris racist?
Just search it up. Just search up a clip. You want me to pull up a clip on my laptop real quick and play the audio?
I just want you to tell me how she's racist. Like, what is it? What's in this audio clip?
You don't want the video proof? You don't want the video proof?
You could tell me what she did and then also play video proof. That's fine. I just want you to tell me.
I don't
so I can
fucking keep it
understand.
with Kamala. I don't care, but I've seen the fucking clips, dude. You want me to pull them up?
Yeah, sure. Let's.
Okay.
How about you do that for me?
All right, chat. Here we go. Let's put this guy in our place. Let me not say any slurs because I know TikTok doesn't like them little slurs.
Were you gonna say a slur?
Oh, I was gonna say a slur.
Okay, so we're just gonna disconnect you for being weird, man. What's like? Okay, like, dude, we have near 13,000 people in this live right now, and like the first and only guest that we've had come up and offer somewhat of an argument is like this black woman is racist, and I'm gonna use slurs if it wasn't for the TikTok's TOS. Like, MAGA, is this seriously the best that you have out of 13,000 people? Is this like really it? Wow. Hey, Emily, what's up? You vote for Trump?
No, I didn't. I just wanted to say I really love all you're doing here.
I appreciate that, Emily. Thank you so much for the love. Hey, guys, do keep in mind that if you are in that queue, make sure that you did vote for Trump. We are just looking for some debates. Spam MAGA down below in that chat, too. I appreciate everybody that's wanted to come up here and show some love a whole lot. I really do appreciate you guys for that. But we are just looking for some debates. What's up, Noah? Did you vote for Trump?
Hello? You hear me?
Hey, what's up, man? You vote for Trump, man?
Yeah, I did.
Cool. So why did you do that?
For my background, can I ask you a question in the first place? Sorry.
Yeah, sure. I guess you could ask me a question. Take it away.
All right. So I just want to ask you, why is Trump racist?
So Trump is racist because he's done a lot of things through all of history, starting in about the 60s or 70s, that have been incredibly racist until literally last week. And he's never apologized, held himself accountable, or tried to become a better person in any way, shape, or form. The most recent example would him being talking to Hannity on Fox News, literally telling him that you could racially profile people and tell if an immigrant is good or bad just by looking at them. As well as Mary, thank you so much for the $15 donation on Venmo. I appreciate you for that love, Mary. Everybody show some love to Mary down below in that comment section.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear me. Did you hear me explain to you how he's racist?
Oh, you're like muted. You're like not. Oh, hold on 1 second.
No. You could hear me. I know you could hear me because you waited for me to finish in order for you to start talking, not to mention that there's another 13,000 people in here that could hear me. Is this just like a weird tactic to not respond to what I said? Because if so, it doesn't make you look that good. Well, as well as Tessa, thank you so much for the $20 donation on PayPal. I really appreciate you for that love, Tessa. Let's get at least 200 big W's for Tessa in that chat. Hi, Noah. Can you hear me now? Hey. What is this? What is this shit, Noah? Is this like really the best we got, man? Okay, I guess we'll go ahead and get him.
My AirPods are not connected. Sorry. Okay,
I could hear myself through your phone.
That's just not true because I had AirPods in, but it's okay. So you say Trump's racist, you bring up stuff from his past, whatever. But Joe Biden literally has been seen saying the N-word online. So that's where my confusion is. Because if we're going to compare politics, then we got to compare them evenly. So that's my confusion with there.
Okay, well, first of all, I don't mind talking about Joe Biden. I just want to clarify. You asked me, how is Trump racist? I don't see how Joe Biden or Joe Biden's character is relevant to the question on how Trump is racist at all.
If we're going to judge,
if you would like, just go ahead and let me finish talking real quick now, if you don't.
All right, go ahead.
If you'd like to first accept that Trump is racist and then try to make a comparative argument to Joe Biden, that's fair. But the first step is for you to recognize and accept that Donald Trump is racist. So can you do that for me?
Not really.
Okay, so then we need to talk about why you don't think a man that as early as last week said that you could racially profile migrants, that also denied housing applications to black people because of their race, called all black people lazy, said that Obama was born in Kenya, and called for the death penalty for the exonerated Central Park Five is not racist.
Where's the exact quote and the exact place? You said Hannity was one of the places, but where's like the other places where he said this stuff?
Sure. So for the first claim about racially profiling migrants, he said that in his interview with Hannity last week. For the second claim about calling all black people lazy, you could find that online by searching up, and I quote, "All the times Donald Trump has never been racist" by Hugh Jackman. I believe it's posted on The Hill. For the citation insofar as him denying housing applications to black individuals because of their race, he was actually, the state of New York pursued civil litigation against him in 1973 for doing exactly that. You could read the court documents, read the settlement, and look at how he had to put ads in the newspapers after the fact, advertising that he now went to black people. And then insofar as the birther myth against Barack Obama, saying that he was born in Kenya, so he couldn't run for president, he was just actively advocating for that on his Twitter account in like 2011 through 2014.
Okay, I don't know much about like that at all because I haven't researched that part of it. So I'll do my research when I'm after that. Another question for you is, what are the policies? Is the sound of asking another question?
No, because I want you to respond to how a man with that character and those actions over the last 50 years is not racist. I feel like that's a really big burden of proof that you have to explain to us all. I would assume the only reason you don't want to call him racist is because you're just kind of like a sheep of the Republicans and you'll deny reality and contort it to fit your MAGA.
I don't really think I'm a sheep because I really think you're kind of a sheep because you're on TikTok debating kids who really don't know much about politics, when I think you should really go in the community and do something for yourself and debate someone who actually has skills. Like I think you debated Charlie Kirk, whatever, which that was good. But I don't think you should be debating kids who don't really know much about it, because myself, I know like a little bit about it, but I don't know enough for it. But I think you should debate someone who's more higher up, do Charlie Kirk, do some of the people who have more intelligent backgrounds and can back themselves up because they know about the statistics and stuff. So that's kind of my.
So maybe you just shouldn't have requested to join the live then. That's not. My fault.
I just want to hear why you think Trump's racist. That's kind of why I wanted to hear that.
Like honestly, if like you or anybody else in here is gonna get mad at me for like absolutely owning individuals on my live, all that you're telling me is that I'm intelligent and I know my shit, and then B, all that you're telling me is that you're not intelligent, you don't know your shit. So the Odin would be on you not to request in the first place if that's not something that you don't want to see, and that's not something that you don't want to have to represent the Republicans.
Well, if you're saying Donald Trump's racist, I kind of want to know why and what your reasons are, so I can look them up after, so I can tell, or I guess learn more from it. So I mean, you're just kind of shitting on people who are trying to learn more from you that really don't know what they're talking about.
No. I don't shit on people for trying to learn from me. In fact, that's the purpose of this live. I shit on people that want to like stigmatize me, trying to educate others that don't know as much, and that's exactly what you just tried to do.
No, I asked a simple question of why you think Trump is racist, and then
you didn't just ask the simple question about why Trump is racist. You then, once I gave you an answer, refused and failed to provide me with an answer to my question. Do you think Trump is racist in lieu of these facts? And then you just went on like a quick 30-second rant about how much I suck because I debate people that aren't Charlie Kirk every day.
Yeah, this is where you liberals get it wrong, because like you go on a tangent like, oh, we change the narrative of the story, but that's just not really what I said at all. So I don't really get what you're trying to do there.
Okay, so correct me. You pretty much said that I'm doing something wrong because I debate quote unquote kids and I should be debating more individuals like Charlie Kirk or Ben Shapiro. What do you mean?
What I mean is, you debate kids who like don't know as much as a person would who is your age, when you're in high school, whatever. You obviously know more the average kid in high school.
My age? What? No, I'm not in high school. I'm 20 years old.
Okay, whatever it is. Okay, whatever. But what I'm saying is you need to debate.
How old are you, Noah?
Same as you.
So how can you tell me that I'm debating kids when we're the same age?
Because people our age aren't really, I guess, intellectually developed as you when it comes to politics.
And that's my fault?
No, it's not your fault at all.
So then why do you try to make it my fault? You're telling me that I was doing something wrong by debating individuals our age. Like,
I want to go to a college campus like Charlie Kirk does. Go to college campus, debate with people there who have more education.
Wait. If anything, I would say that going to college campuses specifically isolates, geographically speaking, to talking to individuals that are in between that 17 and 22-year-old age range. Meanwhile, here on TikTok, anybody could request up with any credentials at any age. So if anything, Charlie Kirk is isolating for less educated individuals compared to me.
Well, that's not true, because professors are also at college and professors debate Charlie Kirk on campus. Plus, I don't really think professors really have much of like TikTok. That's usually more people like our age. So I mean that makes sense there, because like I feel like if you want to go to college, whatever, you date professors or people who are like 40 years old.
So then go ahead and play me a single clip posted on Charlie Kirk's TikTok account in the last 3 months of him debating a professor. Meanwhile, he uploads clips of him debating students about every other day.
There are professors on his account that he said that he's debated before.
So then play me a clip.
I don't know how I can play you a clip
because it doesn't exist. So I don't really like a. So you could now respond to my last question, right? So if all the facts in which I shared with you are true, is Donald Trump racist?
If they're true, I don't know. I have to look it up. I mean, honestly, I don't know.
Assuming they're true, would you say he's racist? It's an if-then conditional.
I would say I would have to debate that fact, but I haven't looked at myself, so I don't know if they're true or not.
Okay, now I'm going to repeat it like one last time because I'm making myself incredibly clear. I've given you these facts that, you're going to go do your research on. That's fair.
The facts that you've altered, yes.
So no, so now you're accusing me of altering them. Meanwhile, you haven't even researched them. That's really rude.
Well, there's plenty of videos.
Now, I would appreciate it if you let me speak, Noah.
Go ahead.
So I've given you, right, a set of facts. My question is, if these facts are true, then would Trump be racist?
I would say yes, but I don't really think those facts are true, because there's all kinds of misinformation out there, which I think that you fall into, because there's a guy on TikTok, his account, his name is, I think it's just C. He replies to your videos.
I appreciate it knowing that you're going to be calling Trump racist in about 30 minutes as soon as you do that research. But in reality, we all know that you're not going to do that research, and you're just going to continue to.
Yo.
Mikey, what's up? How old are you?
Oh, me? I'm 18.
You're 18. What are you, 16?
No, I'm 18.
Yeah, what year were you born in?
2007.
16. So you're 2007. What's your birthday?
January 4th, 2007.
I don't believe you. Yo, what's up, Burrito Man? You vote for Trump?
Yeah.
Okay, 14. Guys, we gotta be at least 18 to vote. We gotta be at least 18 to vote, y'all. What's up, AJ? You vote for Trump?
Yes, sir.
You did. How old are you?
I am 18 years of age this year.
18 years of age. Sweet. So why do you vote for Trump? Wait.
Oh.
This year?
Yes, this year.
So were you 18 in November?
I was 18 in November. I meant like this school year. I'm sorry.
Cool. No worries. So why do you vote for Trump?
So I'm not going to go over here and say Trump's the best president we've had, but he's definitely the best candidate we had running. I don't want to go around and just start bad talking Kamala. It's just like half the things she was promising the people that supported her, she couldn't really do that much about because it was already up to the Senate and they already decided to leave
Like
it up
what?
to the states. Like making weed legal and the abortion laws. She can't.
Oh no! I was taking a drink of my Red Bull. I just had. Oh no! I just fucking had to drop my Red Bull on the ground to quickly get him out of here. And now there's Red Bull all over my hand. Oh, that was scary. Okay, that was very scary. And now my hand is coated in like sugary liquid. If you're curious, we cannot say the names of DRUGs on the live. It takes a whole live down. It's very bad. Dude, he got astray. Hey, what's up, Brayden? You vote for Trump? Okay, bro, can we fucking dude, stop. Can we stop this nonsense, bro? I'm trying to like clean my hand. I would appreciate it if we could just get like a regular guest up here for a normal debate so I could spend about like just 2 seconds trying to clear all this shit off my hand and not have like children like moaning. Come on, bro. Really, like we don't need this right now. Hey, what's up, Tyler? Vote for Trump, man. All right, Tyler's automatically leaving. And now the sugar is going to start like fucking drying on my hand and it's going to be a mess because I'm too focused on getting our next guest up here. What's up, Pablo? You vote for Trump?
No, I didn't.
All right, Pablo. Yeah, so if you voted for Trump, hop in the queue. If you didn't vote for Trump, don't hop in that queue. It sounds really, really simple on paper, but for whatever reason in execution, we just can't pull it off. But we're going to try to pull it off today. Plus, by the way, if you want to support me, you currently can't support me through the app because you can't buy coins through app or Google. So you have to support me on the Venmo and the PayPal. They're linked in the link tree in my bio as well as on the top of the phone screen right here. And I appreciate you guys so much for the love. Pumpkin, what's up? You vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
You did vote for Trump. So Trump is a worst presidential candidate of your life. Why did you decide to vote for him?
Well, I fundamentally disagree with you. I understand, when it comes to media, there's a lot of convincing and it goes a long way. However, the reason I voted for him, and you can even say more than half of America voted for him, is because he does have a policy and an agenda that does match with most of America right now. And that's the thing. We want safe borders. We want to feel heard. We're in a position where a lot of people are marginalized for things that they can't control. We're in a position where people are,
marginalized for things that they can't control, like gender, race, or sexual orientation, right?
Gender, race, sexual orientation, of course.
And that's why Donald Trump says that you could identify if a migrant is good or bad based upon the way they look. That's why he calls trans women men. And that's why he pushes a pro-Christian evangelist position, which emboldens homophobia in America.
Well, that's the thing.
Making those individuals feel even more marginalized,
policy
right?
versus personality. I'm not going to defend his personality in any way. However, the policy stands for itself.
Okay, the policy stands for itself. Well, let's check that. Do you know what Trump's housing affordability policy is?
Well, let me ask you a question.
No? Is that
I'm
a no?
not saying
is,
on
is
a
the,
whole.
Is the let me ask you a question and no?
Okay, I will agree. Yes. No, I
Okay.
do not know what that is.
Okay,
However,
next question. Could you please tell me what his healthcare policy is?
So that's the thing. You're cherry picking.
So that's
Now-
also a no. Okay, well, no, I'm not going to cherry pick. Watch this, because you brought up immigration. Name one effective border policy that Donald Trump influenced to get passed during his first term, or name one effective border policy for the southern border that he wants to influence to get passed during this term.
The border wall.
So the border wall is not
The
an
border
effective
wall was
policy.
done. Granted, it didn't get to completion. Also, you have to take into account everything that he goes to do is completely pushed back on by Congress, Supreme Court, House, Senate.
So the border wall during his first term, that was not a policy. Congress rejected it. He built less than 50 miles through an executive order, then stuck it to the DOD stipend, and it did nothing to reduce border crossings. So not only was it not a policy, but it also wasn't.
Let me ask you a question. Hypothetical. Let's
Well, I'd
just
like
go
you to
on
answer my
hypothetical.
question.
We're going hypothetical real quick. We can both ask questions here. Let's say there was 100% border wall down on the southern border. Do you think that would reduce crossings? On a hypothetical.
I'm sure it would have some impact.
Do you think it could lower the effect of sexual traffickers, drug, fentanyl that does kill a massive amount of people.
You can't say the names of any DRUGS on the live, so you just kind of stare with that one. But to answer your question there, no, because 85% of those things are going to be trafficked by U.S. citizens through legal ports of entry, so no, they wouldn't be affected. What's up, Mikey? Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I have. I want to say, Dean, what the guy was saying, that's also very true, dog. Hey,
Okay, well, just don't say any of the same, don't say any of the same words that he did.
You got to realize that, you know, what Trump is doing with the wall is we need that. Why? Because look what's going on. Stopping drugs from coming in. Oh, you're not. Is that
Yeah,
what gets,
just don't even say that. So here's the thing about the wall.
Okay.
So the wall is probably the most crystal clear of anti-intellectualism that Donald Trump has instilled within the American people in modern American history. I want to make it incredibly clear. He ran on the wall in 2015. He built less than 50 miles, 3% of the border. It didn't even get passed through Congress, and he stuck it to the DoD stipend. And then when Biden tried to build more of the wall, Donald Trump told the Republicans to vote against the bill. Plus, the wall as a whole is not a proactive, long-term solution to fix,
you see how
to
Biden,
fix the processes with immigration. Just to put that one out there, it is like seriously the least effective fix ever, proposed to the American people for immigration ever.
the thing with Biden and him helping out with the wall, I already see the Biden wall, a little black fence that's easy to pass by. I've seen videos, already seen how the Biden wall is.
No, the Biden wall was Trump's wall. So in the bipartisan border bill that Trump torpedoed.
No, after the reconstruction of the wall.
No, Mike, I'm trying to explain to you. The wall that he wanted to build but couldn't was included within the bipartisan border bill that Donald Trump instructed Republicans to vote against.
And where do you have this research? Where do you get it from?
Yeah, from Donald Trump's own word of mouth. He said at a rally in Nevada that if the border bill fails, to blame it on him. Not to mention that the Trump-endorsed Republican that drafted the bill, named Langford, complained about it on Fox News after it happened, alongside Mitch McConnell, Ted Cruz, and various other members of the Senate and House. Take your time, man. We got all day.
Dude, what do you believe what Kamala Harris was able to bring to the table when it comes to immigration?
She had the better immigration than Trump, 110%.
Okay, tell me.
Yeah, so she wanted to increase the amount of funding allotted to courts on the border to expedite asylum-seeking claims, reducing the time that it takes to process legal claims from 7 to 8 years to about a year to 8 months. What that would do, it would disincentivize migrants from taking illegal means of entry into our country because the legal processes are significantly faster. Not to mention, she also wanted to allot more funding for the prosecution of transatlantic gangs, while also giving more funding to Border Patrol to crack down on undocumented ports of entry, to incentivize more people to enter through the updated legal processes. And that's an actual long-term fix to the border. Meanwhile, all Trump has is rhetoric and short-term fixes, like the wall, or just getting agents to stand on the border to hold people back. That doesn't fix anything long-term. It's just to appease to the prejudiced white people that he got to vote for him by scaring them into hating migrants, by dehumanizing them, calling them things such as aliens, rapists, and individuals that will eat your family pets and cats.
Okay, so as an immigrant myself who immigrated here into this beautiful country, the thing is, why did Kamala not do it?
Because Trump stopped him. Trump stopped her and Biden. Yes, so they got the bill on the floor of the Senate, and Donald Trump instructed Republicans to vote it down. That's why. It's completely his fault. He's 110% culpable for that bill not passing.
So that was the only thing that was holding them back, was that.
Is Trump, yes. Yep, absolutely, undeniably, that's the truth.
But then you have Biden not doing anything at all to even
No. He did the bipartisan border bill. That's literally what they did during the first 3 years of their administration. And then after Trump torpedoed it, he passed an executive order. You cannot say that Biden didn't do anything at all. For instance, if you're my dad, it's Thanksgiving, you instruct me to go get a turkey from the supermarket, I go and I pick it up and I'm on my way home and I get T-boned by a drunk driver and I'm not coming home with a turkey, are you going to say that I didn't do anything at all and I'm responsible for not having the turkey on the table? Or would you say that I tried to do something and the drunk driver that T-boned me is culpable for me not bringing the turkey home?
Dude, the fact is, bro, is honestly,
The fact is that you're not responding to my question when the question isn't terribly pertinent to the discussion at hand.
Dude.
Do you need help? I'll pull someone else up.
Go ahead.
All right. Everybody, guys, if you're MAGA, make sure to let me know in that chat. Then also, guys, make sure that we're double tapping away on that phone screen, y'all. If you do want to support me, the Venmo and the PayPal are in the top of the phone screen as well as in the bio. But let's make sure that we go and get some more guests up here. What's up, Murky? You vote for Trump?
No, I didn't. I just wanted to know if you knew about the doomsday.
I'm so sorry, man. Lucas, you vote for Trump?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Awesome. So, Lucas, do you want to go ahead and answer the question that he couldn't?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Well, at this point, it was about a conversation I was having with Mikey. If you weren't tracking the conversation, it's probably better to start on another foot. But let's stay in the realm of immigration because that's what you guys want to talk about. I have a question for both of you guys. If there was a migrant from Mexico that showed up at a legal port of entry and Border Patrol discovered that they had committed 34 felonies, they'd raped an American woman, they'd threatened to overthrow the American Constitution, and they tried to rig the outcome of an American presidential election, should Border Patrol even consider letting them in?
I don't believe they should. But
you don't believe they should? Okay, let me go somewhere with that. What about you, Mikey?
No, of course not.
No. So this person should be turned around at the gate. Of course, they should never be let into the country. So all those things are true of Trump. So I think it's funny that if Trump was born in Mexico, you don't think he should be let into America. But for whatever reason, because he was born in New York, he should be allowed to run America. Don't you think that's an incredibly hypocritical double standard?
I get where it comes from, and I understand, and I agree with the hypocriticalness of that. But I don't know a lot about Trump, honestly. I don't know a lot about all his policies, but I do know what I came in here to talk about is that him wanting to bring peace with other countries like Russia and China and Ukraine and all the wars. He wants to bring a lot of peace and like.
Who told you that? Your dad?
No, I did a lot of research.
News?
No.
Nick Fuentes?
Your mother.
I bet my mom probably would tell you that. She's kind of lost in that pipeline too. The fact of the matter is he's probably the most pro-war president that we've had in modern American history. He literally said that he may invade Greenland with the military to annex it and make it a state. Like, I mean, that's just insane, right? And then about like the whole Ukraine and Russia thing, that's literal propaganda that he quote unquote wants to bring peace. No, he wants to give Russia Ukrainian land, which is anything but peace. It's human rights violations. And then secondarily, why do you just always forget about how Donald Trump has ramped up support for Israel and has called for the termination and bombing of Iran, man? It's absolutely unfounded that you ignore certain facts, you propagandize others, and then you just completely turn a blind eye to the fact that he called for a potential invasion of Greenland.
You know, a lot of it is media. A lot of media doesn't portray a lot of things. They portray a lot of things that like put things out of hand. So, I mean, a lot of people's views are put in front of the media. You could agree with that, right?
Yeah, like I bet Fox News would be stuffing this misinformation down your throat 24/7. I get it, man. Anyway, so that's why he's not pro-peace. That's why he's pro-war.
I don't watch the news. But, you know, in his last term in 2020, when he was president, he basically brought peace with China and North Korea, and he's the only president to go shake the North Korean president's hand.
Yeah. So first of all, he didn't bring peace with China. If anything, he started a new trade war with China when he imposed tariffs on them. It would cause a reduction in U.S. agricultural exports. It bankrupted American farmers, and it was really, really bad. Then about the whole shaking the hand of Kim Jong-un thing, sure, it was a good photo op for the media. It was propaganda for North Korean citizens, but it didn't actually do anything. North Korea continued missile testing after they had agreed to a deal with Trump.
What do you think about his oil drilling policies?
Well, let's talk about that. Who do you think is better for the production of U.S. oil, Trump or Harris?
You know, I'd say Trump. I never heard Kamala talk about anything of her policies for oil.
So then why did Kamala Harris oversee more oil production in America than Trump?
Just Trump wants to drill outside of America.
Trump wants to drill outside of America, so it's not America first?
Well, he wants to get oil from. Well, here's the thing. You know how do you know about the Gulf War?
I don't see how that's relevant to the conversation at hand. The fact of the matter is, you could go to EIA.gov, just type in crude domestic production of U.S. oil, and you'll see that under Biden and Harris, because they approved 50% more federal drilling permits compared to Trump, we've never drilled more as a country. And in fact, we're drilling the most out of any country on earth because of their gallant leadership. And like that's the fact that everyone gets wrong. And the reason so many people get that wrong is because of Trump's rhetoric. He's 110% pure fucking rhetoric. All he says is drill baby drill, and then half of America claps like little toddlers watching Cocomelon on their sticky iPads and believes every single word that's coming out of his mouth,
You know, we had
even
the
though
lowest
that's not empirically
unemployment rate
seen in the country under his presidency or through his policy or executive orders.
You know, we had the lowest unemployment rate when he was president.
We actually had a lower unemployment rate twice when Biden was president, but of course you're going to ignore that. And then you're also going to ignore the fact that we had the highest rate of unemployment in the last 100 years under Trump in April of 2020. This is what I'm talking about, Lucas.
Was that when COVID hit? Everyone got rid of their jobs.
It was when COVID hit, and now you're going to identify external variables to explain how things can happen in an economy. But of course you're not going to do that with this record low 5.4% level of unemployment. You're only going to do it with record high. Okay, well, obviously, both of you guys are quiet now. How about we get a third
Kill yourself,
person?
nigger. Kill yourself. Kill yourself. Kill yourself. Fucking faggot ass pussy.
Okay, well, the white boy got really mad for whatever reason. I apologize for his use of slurs. We're going to go to get Jesse up in here, everybody. We got Jesse loaded in. Mikey, how you doing?
I'm chilling, though.
Well, do you have anything else that you want to add on, Mikey?
Not really, honestly,
Okay.
but I just want to say, honestly, like, I'm not saying Trump is a good guy. I'm not saying that he's a good person, but as a leader, I feel like that he's the best that we had.
Yeah, keyword feel. Appreciate you for coming up. Tim, you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
Awesome. Ben, you vote for Trump?
Hello, hi.
Hi, Ben, you vote for Trump?
Actually, I'm from Israel.
Okay, all right. Tim, why did you vote for Trump?
I voted for Trump for a couple reasons. I feel like some of Kamala's policies that she imposed, including the 10K, what's it called? The 10K tax credit for the first generation home buyers could do stuff that like could inflate the real estate markets and stuff like that.
Okay. So that's actually a housing affordability policy. And it wasn't $10,000, it was $25,000. And that was actually going to make houses for first-time homebuyers significantly more affordable, while also allowing for there to be more incentive for constructors to construct new houses. It would artificially inflate the price of new houses a little bit because you're adding more demand. However, this would not apply to houses that have already been built. And once the credit is removed, the price of new construction would go down, and the credit in of itself would, all things considered, save the first-time homebuyer more money than the price in which would be inflated by the more demand. So once we just understand some very basic facts of supply and demand, we could understand how that was actually a really good policy for America.
Okay, you could be right. However, the last time I read into it on Kamala's, what is it called? Kamala Harris's webpage where she discussed the $25,000 tax credit, I did not see or hear anything of that. And I only saw like 3 paragraphs of like what it would roughly do.
Well, I think the rough idea is you give people that have never bought a home $25,000 to buy a home. This creates more demand for people to build new houses, meaning that we will have more houses in supply in the next 4 to 8 years, which will reduce the pricing of all houses once that subsidy is taken back by the government. And while that subsidy is in effect, although there will be inflation of new houses, it will be less than that $25,000 offering. And I just want to put it out there, that is the only housing affordability policy that either of the two candidates had. And I'll just prove this to you through one simple question. What is Trump's housing affordability policy?
I have not. I personally forget. I haven't looked into policy in about 3 or 4 months. I apologize.
Well, don't worry, I have it. He doesn't have one. So why would you vote for a candidate that doesn't want to address some of the most pressing issues in America today for the average citizen, such as housing affordability?
With that though, I'm going to digress from your question a little bit. I do apologize, but with that, I can also say that even though the intentions might be good with a $25,000 tax credit one time for a first generation home buyer, it does inflate the prices of houses a good decent amount, and also therefore the realtors can fluctuate it, and since it doesn't have to be on the closing statement, realtors profit more and have to pay less in taxes.
So you're telling me that it will allow there to be more incentive for first-time homebuyers to buy houses for lower prices, and it will make U.S. citizens working jobs such as realtors get paid more? That sounds like a win-win to me, man.
The prices are not lower though, dude.
Well, if the prices didn't reduce all things considered in consideration of the $25,000 credit, there would be no new incentive for developers to construct new houses because the people of those subsidies would not be buying new houses. So it's just paradoxical. Either you accept the truth that all things considered, although pricing of new houses may marginally rise, but it will be lower than the $25,000 offered by the subsidy, creating that new demand, and instead you posit the idea that the price all things considered will be higher, well then that new demand just won't exist in the first place. Okay, well, dude, we have just been running through these guys, man. Well, Tim, you got a response to that, or anything to say here? No. Tim's leaving. Man, I apologize. I've just been going a little bit crazy on these people all day. Maybe we'll slow down. I mean.
I'm sorry, Dean. My phone just out of nowhere. My dad took my truck and he just came back, and my phone connected to my truck for about 10 seconds. So I did not catch.
How old are you?
I am 19 years old. September 2005.
Okay. Well, I mean, do you have a response to anything that I said?
Like I said, I had to disconnect my phone from Bluetooth. My dad just pulled in with my car. He took it to the CVS, and my phone connected to Bluetooth on accident. So I personally did not catch the last 10 to 15 seconds of what you said. My apologies.
No worries, Tim. Hey, Tim, I appreciate you for coming up. I don't know if it's just me. I don't really feel like explaining it again, so I am just going to move on to the next guest. It's nothing personal. I do, in all honesty, appreciate you for being respectful. What's up, Alex? Did you vote for Trump?
No, I did not. I didn't.
Well, I am just looking to debate individuals that did vote for Trump. So a good rule of thumb here, ladies and gentlemen, if you're in that queue, make sure you voted for Trump. If you're in that queue and you didn't vote for Trump, leave the queue. It'll just keep the live running significantly better. Hey, as well as Hannah, thank you for the $15 donation on Venmo. That's incredibly kind of you, Hannah. I want to see at least 150 big W's for Hannah down below in that chat. Super duper kind of you. If anybody else would like to find my Venmo or PayPal, you can find them in the link in my bio as well as on the top of my phone screen. But we are going to go and get our next guest in the live right now. In fact, we got Mr. Blake loading in right now. We got Faith Young loading in. We're just going to start accepting a bunch of random people from that queue. What is going on, Faith? Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
So Faith voted for Trump. Blake, you vote for Trump.
And Faith, did you vote for Trump?
All right.
Yes,
Blake
I
just
did.
left.
So
Madison
Faith
has an
voted for
echo.
Trump. You vote
So it
for
looks like
Trump.
it's... Oh, why
And
can't I
Faith, did you vote
disconnect
for
Madison?
Trump?
There we go. I apologize, y'all. Looks like we're just left with Faith. All right, Faith. Let's go ahead and have a conversation. Why did you vote for the worst presidential candidate of your lifetime?
Because my husband paid $180,000 in payroll tax last year, and he works over 65 hours a week, and yet we're making under 100K.
So what is your net income?
About 140 right now.
Okay, so yeah, Donald Trump's tax plan will actually cost you more money than it will save you. If you want an evaluation on this, all you have to do is factor in the impact of his tariffs. I have a good source for you if you'd like it.
Yeah, you could definitely send that my way. I definitely don't think that's the case. Obviously, we'll have, costs will go up with tariffs, but in the long run, with the amount we're paying in taxes and the region that we live in the end, we will save money.
So I'm actually not seeing that. So, the source is going to be Institute on Taxation and Economic Policy. For individuals that fall within your income range, you're expected to be paying about an additional $2,000 per year in taxes compared to what you're paying now. If you're under Kamala Harris's tax plan, you would actually be benefiting. Everybody making under $400,000 per year would, and you really missed out big there.
Yeah, you could definitely send that my way, but I definitely don't agree with you. In the end, if we can afford groceries, if our gas is expensive, we have over 10 company trucks that we put gas in every single day. And if the gas goes down and our construction prices go down, we get more clients building houses.
Oh, are you a general contractor?
Yes.
He's a general contractor?
Yes.
Yeah. So your COGS, your cost of goods sold, is actually going to be going up. That's because, you could ask your husband, I bet he'll tell you that he probably imports about 20% of his wood from Canada, and he may even get some of his steel from Mexico. With the implementation of tariffs, it's going to make your business significantly more expensive to do, meaning that bottom line is going to go up. And that's a sad reality, man. General contractors, that's a field of individuals that make a lot of money, typically lean to the right. Pretty much every single one of them voted for Trump. But it's crazy because at the end of the day, you guys will be paying more in taxes and your bottom line will be significantly lower. Higher, sorry. Oh, well, she left. Johnny, I appreciate you for that raid, man, as well as Italian Stallion. I don't quite know who that is, but I appreciate you so much for the raid. W's to Johnny and Italian Stallion down below in that comment section. We got our next guest up here. What's up, Cam? Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
You did. 14?
What?
14 years old.
What?
14 years of age, like 14 times around the sun type shit?
I just want to say if you voted for Trump, your parents are siblings. Bye.
Maura, thank you so much for the $5 on PayPal. I really appreciate you for that love. Thank you so much for everybody that's been showing love on Venmo and PayPal. You guys are incredibly kind, and thank you so much for the love. Thank you. We got our next guest loaded in. Spam MAGA double in that chat if you do want to come up. A Courts, that is Courts, Z, sorry. Thank you for the $10 donation on Venmo. It means the world. And Kindle, thank you for the $1 as well. Let's show some love to Courts and Kindle. And what's up, Goda? Did you vote for Trump?
What's up, man? Yeah, I am 22 years old, be 23 in March.
Nice. And you voted for Trump. What's that?
Yes, I did. And I just have a question. I'm just curious because I feel like when people get in debates, you want to understand someone's background. So I kind of want to, because it makes a biased opinion. That your background makes a biased opinion, and some people, and for me, I grew up.
So what do you want to know about
biased. I just want to know, like, where did you grow up? Like, where are your parents from? Like, did you grow up in California or somewhere like very...
How about I'll tell you this. I grew up in a county where 75% of people in the 2024 election voted for Trump, and the entirety of my family is Republican. Does that answer
I've kept up with some of your stuff. I do know that. And, with me, I voted for Trump for multiple different reasons, but I think it's because of my personal experience through life, like what I've seen. I understand the effects of border control because I live 2 hours from the border of Arizona.
So why did you vote for Trump?
So I personally voted for Trump because I feel like, with the ICE breaking down on illegal immigrants that are mainly
so mass deportation is why you voted for Trump?
No, hold up.
Okay.
I didn't vote for mass deportation. I understand the need of immigrants, but at the same time, when people are talking about how these jobs are so hard and how American people don't want to do it, like my father grew up in Arizona.
Before we talk about your father growing up in Arizona, I just want to know why you voted for Trump.
I voted for Trump because I feel I want to see the U.S. in a safer society. I want us to feel safer being able to go out and do things, because personally I don't.
Yeah, okay, let me ask you a question. Do you think that putting a rapist convict that has sexualized little girls and perved on them too at Miss Teen USA while they're half naked and changing is going to make a society safer if you put them in charge?
Okay, that is neither here or there. That's like the same thing with most of the Biden family of stuff they've done in the past. You can't
not.
You have to. We're basing it off of their policies, and I understand that some of the policies they have their up and downs.
So we can do character and we can also do policy. If you want a safer society, how can you possibly support Donald Trump, someone that pardoned 1,500 individuals, some of whom violently assaulted cops on January 6th?
What about Biden? Didn't they have the most pardons ever given?
Yeah,
right.
And
on criminals, on people that are on murderers, rapists, isn't the same.
No. So 5,000 of their 8,000 pardons were for individuals that were prosecuted for the possession of the WDRUG. And no, it was not the most in history. Jimmy Carter had significantly more blanket pardons, and then no, Biden pardoned nobody that was a violent felon convict, such as a murderer or rapist. What you're talking about is how he commuted the sentences of individuals on death row to life in prison, which saves the state money and is all around a worse punishment and something that I actually endorse. So now that we've got that out of the way, I don't really understand why you pivot to that when A, it's misinformation, and B, Biden didn't even run in 2020. And this only serves to have you scapegoat any accountability for having a contradictory vote for an individual that doesn't satisfy the reasons that you provided me. You want to talk about a safe society. I don't think that putting the rapist lunatic in charge is going to be safe for society. I don't think putting the guy that has perved on little girls in charge is going to be safe for society. The guy that pardoned people that violently assaulted and beat cops is safe for society. Or the guy that wanted to put Matt Gaetz in charge as the AG of America when he himself is a child rapist is not safe for society.
He pardoned people that violently attacked police officers is what you're saying, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, but I remember watching and seeing videos of that because I stay away from media because medias are very biased. So I try to watch full videos of the conversations, the long run of it. I don't like the edit parts, but I also saw that when he was asked a question, he was mainly talking about the people that did nothing, that there's proof of them not committing any crimes, and he pardoned the people on January 6th of people that didn't do anything that were that had.
So I just want to verify. So you are actually denying the claim that he pardoned people that beat cops, right? Because multiple of these individuals,
I did not say that.
Multiple of these individuals. So one of these individuals was actually arrested the next day after he got pardoned on gun-related charges, and another one of these people that he pardoned, her name was like Lauren or something. She was actually put in jail for having parts of dead fetuses in her basement.
See, that's different though. Like, how is he supposed to know that? That's something that he doesn't know. It's the same thing.
Wait, because that's what they were jailed for. Wait. Is he pardoning people without knowing why they're in jail?
Nobody knows what they've done.
Wait. Slow down. Are you saying that he didn't? No. Stop talking right now. Are you saying that he pardoned people on charges that he didn't even know?
I haven't fully dug deep into it to that degree. Most pardons that happens, they don't know people. They don't know these people personally. That's how most of these pardons happen. And they hear something, they want to make a change in it, so they pardon people that have been either convicted of something or like overly convicted. Like they weren't treated correctly when they were arrested, and so they see the story and they're like, okay.
So are you just saying that it was a good thing to let the cop beaters out of jail?
Oh no, I don't think it's a good thing. But
so then, what is your fucking argument? Because at this point, no, you stop. Because at this point, you're just saying words, right? You're just saying words. You're trying to excuse it, but you're also not trying to excuse it because you've explicitly stated that you don't think it's a good thing. So, what the hell is a counter argument? I'm really confused.
Because your points are making me very curious, and it's helping me. But I don't attack me when I'm trying to understand.
I'm really not trying to attack you. I'm just trying to bring some clarity to this conversation, sir.
And I understand what you're saying, but at the same point, it's different because I see where I live, I see the issues that are being talked about.
Okay, yeah, you're just gonna pivot again, so we're gonna go and kick him. Daryl, thank you so much for the $30 donation on Venmo. I really appreciate you for that love, Daryl. Let's get at least 300 big W's for Daryl down below in that comment section. That is DARYL. Thank you so much. And then Christine with a $25 donation on Venmo, saying top tier TikTok entertainment. I appreciate you for the love, Christine. Let's get at least 1,000 big booms and W's for Daryl and Christine. And what is going on, Daniel? Did you vote for the Orange Menace?
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm doing all right, man, but I'm pretty sure you're driving. Unfortunately, you can't be driving on live, but I do appreciate it. Kyler, what's up? Did you vote for Trump or are you 14?
I'm 14.
All right, appreciate you for letting me know, man. Appreciate the honesty. Bella, what's up? You vote for Trump?
No, I wanted to know if I was allowed.
I'm so sorry, Bella. Unfortunately, we are only looking to talk to people that voted for Trump. Good rule of thumb here, guys. If you voted for Trump, hop in the queue. If you're in the queue and you didn't vote for Trump, leave the queue. Because I hate to kick people. It makes me feel quite bad. However, for the overall efficiency of the live, it's unfortunately something that we got to do. Keep on spamming MAGA in that chat. We're going to go to get our next guests up on the live right now. You know how we roll. We're going to go and get them out of there pretty quick. Maddie, what's up? You vote for Trump?
Yes, sir, I did.
Maddie voted for Trump. Bloody, you vote for Trump?
Hell yeah.
Bloody voted for Trump. Luke, you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
All three of them voted for Trump. Watch this. Can you guys name one piece of policy ever passed through Congress ever?
Who's going first?
Any of them. Any of you have the free liberty to answer that question.
I mean, we could say Roe v.
I wasn't really ready for that question, but I really wanted to. I don't really want to.
I want to answer my question. So someone just said, "Oh, well, we could say Roe v. Wade." So Roe v. Wade was actually a dissent from the Supreme Court.
Yeah, no, that was my fault.
So could anybody name a single piece of legislation ever passed through Congress by anyone ever?
TikTok ban?
TikTok ban was actually not the name of the piece of legislation. But
all right, dude, that counts. Come on, you gotta count that.
So like no Civil Rights Act of 1964, like. Okay, nothing. Wow, this is going to be a good conversation with three really smart people.
Dude, you're so condescending.
Anything else other than pop quizzing us? Like, let's just.
I'm really sorry. That was supposed to be condescending.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I excuse my.
You're condescending.
I would really love to have a conversation just about politics, not just Trump, but like what my curious
thing that I wanted to ask. I'm actually 28, and I did vote for Trump, and I think majority of the country did vote for Trump.
No, that's
which
actually
is
false.
Correct.
That's not true. No.
Well, popular vote and
Winning the
actually-
popular vote doesn't mean that you get a majority of the vote. So he got
You're right, right,
49.9%
correct.
of the vote.
You are
meanwhile,
right on that.
50.1% of the vote went to Kamala Harris and third-party candidates. However, we could say he got the most votes out of any candidate in the race.
No, I think most of the country did believe to vote for Trump.
No,
That is
no.
true.
Once again, that's descriptively incorrect. 51.1% of American voters in 2024 voted against Trump, meaning they either voted for a third-party
You
candidate.
mean
or
in
Kamala
November?
Harris.
You think,
Dude,
wait,
you gotta
so
know the
does it still
electoral college,
count?
brother.
I mean, he still won the vote. So
He won the vote, but that's a
majority,
different claim from-
correctly, majority of the country voted for Trump.
No, that's not.
No, dude.
Yes or no?
No, wrong.
Electoral college, man.
So why is Kamala not president?
Well, look, he won the electoral college and he won the popular vote, but that does not mean that he won the majority of the vote. So in a presidential election,
Wait, you won the popular vote?
Yeah, yeah. So
He
about
did.
the
Most
popular
definitely.
vote specifically, if there was only two candidates in the race, he would have won the majority. However, there was not two candidates in the race. There was about 1,000,000,001 third-party candidates. 50.1% of the country voted for either Kamala Harris or one of those third-party candidates, meaning that a majority of voters did not vote for Trump.
But he still won.
Yes, he did win, but that wasn't your claim. Your claim was that he got a majority of the vote to win. No, he just got the most
I would
votes out of
say
the
so if he won the vote.
Okay, no.
The
So
race.
imagine this.
I mean, I'm confused
imagine
what
this.
you're trying to say.
Imagine this. So imagine we have a big barrel of water and we have 3 cups that we want to put the water in. And one cup, we fill it up, let's just say halfway full, okay? And then another cup, we fill it a quarter full. And then another cup, we fill it like 3/5 full. So obviously, the cup that is 3/5 full has the most water in it, but that cup doesn't have the majority of the water in it.
So okay,
Bro,
I guess I see
some
what you're
people voted
saying.
for third party, bro. He
But
just got
my
more
point,
than Colin.
my point of this statement that I just made is, it's like I'm wondering, like, people who didn't vote for Trump, are they worried about Trump being that terrible and like not being able to have faith, and not just only who's the better president, but like, can we not believe that we can make the country better together?
Yeah, I don't believe that
not
Donald Trump will
divided.
make the country better. Why do you think that Trump was a better pick out of the two main candidates?
Well, I don't want to repeat myself, but there was a few people on here that were kind of making points, but they just don't have the right information. I think most people are stuck on TikTok more.
Okay, that's
than
nice. I just want to know why you
watching
think
the
he was the
news.
best candidate.
I got a question real quick.
I'm sorry.
Well, can
What were
anybody
you
tell me why
saying?
Trump was the best candidate?
Yeah, that's my president right there.
I just
Can
feel
anybody
like
do it?
The reason, okay, here's
feel like
my.
all right,
I'm not going to make factual evidence, but the reason why I feel like people voted for Trump over.
I'm not asking why people
Kamala
voted for
Harris.
Trump. I'm asking why he was a better candidate out of the two.
Can I? Yeah, here, let me go. All right, Kamala just got like subbed in for Joe last second, so I believe that Trump.
Yeah, she did.
Joe was already the president. He had a
Yeah.
successful
So
4
although
years.
Kamala Harris's campaign started incredibly late, she still had better policy, both domestic and foreign, as well as exorbitantly better character compared to Trump.
But she's a female.
The only
wait, Luke and Maddie, shut up real quick. Bloody, you down there, you said, but she's a female. So do you
I
think
can't
that
believe a younger child is telling me that.
I'm saying
But,
she's a-
I'm just trying to talk.
I don't think
Maddie,
she has
Maddie, I do,
capability to run
everybody
this
just be
country.
quiet before I start muting. I do apologize, Maddie. So, Bloody,
Yes.
but you said, but she's a female. Do you think that men are better at leading than women, Maddie? Sorry, not Maddie, Bloody.
I mean, in my beliefs, yes.
Okay, why?
I mean, it's been proven.
How so? I want you to give me the proof, man. I'm willing to hear you out for an argument. Let's hear
I
it.
mean, didn't Donald Trump win? That's already proven right there.
Okay, so if a man beats a woman in an election, it means that not only was he the better candidate out of the two, but it also means that men are better at leading than women as a whole. So let's go ahead and test that logic. I have a follow-up question for you, sir. And we're going to test both parts of that. So in the 2020 election, who's a better candidate?
Donald Trump.
But Biden won.
I think because of the situation.
Go ahead, Blood.
I already said Donald Trump.
Yeah, but Biden
Biden
beat
might have
Trump.
won.
And if we follow your logic, it's not only the case that Biden's a better candidate than Trump, but like all
So you're saying if
white guy Democrats
Biden
are
went
better
against a
leading
girl
than
as
all
well,
white guys.
you're saying the girl would have won? No, I'm telling you, girls don't have the capability to run this country. It's too
And why is-
powerful.
And why is that? I
country
want
is
to
too
hear your
powerful.
argument. And listen, I'm asking you why men are better at leading than women. The first reason you gave
It's
why
more
men are-
intimidating, man. and
So,
it's-
Blood, I would really appreciate if you just let me speak. So, the first reason you gave me why men are better at leading than women was because a man beat a woman in this election. So, first, even if Trump was the better candidate out of the two, just because one man is better at leading than one woman doesn't mean all men are better at leading than all women. But then, secondarily, the outcome of an election doesn't determine who the better candidate is. It merely determines who people think the better candidate is. For instance, Hitler won his election in Germany, and Biden won his election in 2020, yet you deny that Hitler was the best candidate, and you just denied that Biden was the best candidate. So that argument is insufficient in demonstrating your point that men are better at leading than women to be the case. So go ahead, go back to the drawing board, go get your polka dotted paper and your crayons, and give me an argument why men are better at leading than women.
I mean, you are just saying a bunch of stuff, but I mean, Donald Trump is the best for our country, and that's all I gotta say.
Yeah, well, I mean, sir, I'm sure that's all you got to say, because that's probably all you can say. That's just the microchip in the back of your brain that repeats like you're an NPC 24/7 around the clock. But we're not even really talking specifically about Trump and Harris anymore. We're talking on a more broad scale with your claim that men are better at leading than women. That's what I want you to defend, and that's what I know you can't defend. So can you just admit for me that you just kind of feel like men are better at leading than women, and you probably couldn't give me a cogent argument for it?
I mean, yeah, you are right there, but
Okay, so let me ask you a question. What's the difference between you and a white supremacist that just feels like white people are superior to black people, but they couldn't give a cogent argument for it?
I wouldn't have an answer to that.
And if you can't tell me what the difference between you and a white supremacist is, maybe you should reconsider your views, huh? Computing. Uh-oh.
I don't know what to say. I mean, Donald Trump's president. There's nothing you can do about it.
Don't worry, I want to know what to say either. I mean, that's
I'm just
bad.
saying,
man.
Donald Trump is president. You can't change that, man. I mean,
Well, I'm not trying to change the fact that Donald Trump is president. In fact, I'm not even trying to debate that he was the worst candidate out of the two. I'm more so just trying to debate you and your bullshit statement that men are better at leading than women. And I think I sufficiently did that. Like,
What do you have
I'm pretty
against
sure
Trump,
we.
though? Like, what do you have against him? Well, I want to hear what you say.
Oh, sure. You know, I'm going to give you the long-winded response just because I feel like you deserve it for
right.
being pretty
I'm waiting.
delusional. So yeah, first of all, let's talk in the context of character. So not only is he an adjudicated rapist, 34-count felon that tried to religiously persecute and shut down only Muslims from coming into America during his first term, but he's also perved on little girls, hit on a 10-year-old saying that he dated her in 10 years, walked into the changing rooms of half-naked teenage girls and Miss Teen
But do you
USA,
have
boasted
proof
about on
behind
Howard
this? Do you
Stern's
have
podcast.
proof of all of this? Every single thing you're claiming, do you have proof?
I think it's funny that you asked for proof. Would you like to hear a clip of Donald Trump's talking on Howard Stern's podcast saying that he liked to sexualize and walk into saying that he liked to walk into the changing rooms of half-naked teens?
I mean, there's a bunch of AI. It could be AI.
Oh, could be AI? It came out 20 years ago.
I mean,
Terrible. I mean, truly terrible. It's just such a terrible feat, man. It's so bad. It is just so bad, like the cray-cray that's going around today. Really, 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 truly is. I think you're AI, and you're like one of the shit AI models.
All right, can we move on?
You know, like the indie, like, you know, I invested 8 hours of my time and a couple bucks to build an MLM, you know, that has a database worth about.
all right, man.
Yeah, that's you.
All right. So this is what you do is just, I mean, yeah, man.
You can't even tell me what I do because you know that I'm right.
But Donald Trump won, so obviously you're not.
Okay, well, you told me that Donald Trump was a better candidate in 2020, even though he lost. So you don't even track with your own logic that the winning candidate is the better candidate.
So you're telling me if I leave this live right now, somebody's going to have better reason on why Donald Trump is president?
I feel like a rock would have better reason on why Donald Trump should be president than you, sir.
Okay.
Sorry, man. I'm sorry. Just trying to call the shots as I see them. I don't mean to be rude. I just mean to be honest. Like, that's the whole point of these lives. Open, honest, transparent
What
conversation.
if I told you I was wasting your time? I didn't even vote for Donald Trump.
Well, I don't think you could probably figure out your way to get to the ballot box, so I believe it. Matty Ice and Luke, last two candidates standing. All right, go ahead and tell me why Trump is a better candidate compared to Harris.
Bro, I just want to say that guy was so stupid. But
real.
Yeah, but like I said earlier, I think that she just got subbed in way too late. I don't think she has enough accomplishments to truly become a good president. And Trump had a good 4 years, so I think that he did well.
Accomplishments to be the president. So she actually has more time served in public offices than Donald Trump. So if she doesn't have the adequate accomplishments to serve the job, neither does he.
Yeah, but I don't feel like public office just like adequates being able to become president.
So what does? Being like a felon
Trump was
rapist?
an accomplished business person and had good effect on the economy. So I feel like a lot
Oh,
of
he had a good
people
effect on the
United States-
economy. Sure. What policy did he pass through his first term that had a good effect on the economy?
Honestly, it was not about policy. It was just about people believing that he could have a good effect on the economy, boosting the economy by people buying more stuff and, raising the GDP and stuff like that.
Okay, so you admit that it was absolutely no impact of his own, right?
Well, it's not really about him enforcing policies. It's just like people believing it's better, so they spend more money. therefore
So
increasing
that's
the
about
economy.
consumer confidence. And although consumer confidence is important for a thriving economy, it's also the case that it on its own will not produce a thriving economy. It will only artificially inflate a thriving economy. So consumer confidence, or at least perceived consumer confidence, is what like the crypto meme stocks hinge on, is they try to boost confidence in like these crypto stocks, in like these meme crypto coins, to get a bunch of people to buy it, to pump it up really, really, really high until it inevitably crashes. The same thing kind of happened with Tesla a couple years back, and the same thing happens all the time. So for a good functioning economy, you don't just need artificial consumer confidence, but you need good economic strategy, good policy, and a well-run government as well.
Yeah, but when consumer confidence raises, of course, inflation goes up, but also incomes increase when that happens. So when incomes increase and inflation are going at the same rate, I mean,
Wait. We had high real median wages under Biden compared to Trump.
yeah, but the inflation was lower under Trump, so it was
How
basically
did Biden cause inflation? And no,
What?
real median wages accounts for inflation.
No, I'm clear that inflation and incomes have been on the same rate, which is a good thing, and people don't understand that just because inflation
we
is
had
going up,
higher
not a bad thing.
real median wages under Biden, Luke.
Yeah, but there's more inflation under Biden as well.
What do you think a real median wage is? A real median wage means that you're factoring in for inflation. How old are you?
18 years old.
Yeah, you're under 18, man. Maddie, I'm mute. You vote for Trump? Maddie, brother, you gotta unmute, man. Hey, also, Oscar, thank you so much for the $11.11 donation on Venmo. I really appreciate you for that love, Oscar, saying 3 MAGA brains equals 1/5 of Dean's brain. Oh, that's kind of mean, man. Marine, thank you for the $3. I appreciate you, Oscar and Marine. Very, very kind.
Hey, Dean.
All right, so
All right, we're back.
you're the last man standing.
I am.
Okay,
And I promise you, I will try to handle this as best as possible, guys. I'm not here to influence anybody, Trump or Biden or Harris.
You
I
should
just
try
I
to
should?
influence
Okay.
like the public opinion to be pro-Trump with the use of facts.
Well,
and law.
I'm gonna use my
this
voice
is this
as
is
best
the
as
crucible of intellect, wisdom, and education.
I appreciate that. But listen, I really wanted to get on the conversation of what y'all were talking about earlier about, like, I guess y'all were saying like who can run presidential position better, like a woman or a man. I will say this, like I was trying to say all this, but I didn't realize that I was muted. In 2020, I did vote for Biden, and I was actually a Yang supporter. I was a huge Yang supporter. I have his books and everything like that. So it's not necessarily a team that I'm supporting. It's just who I think is going to run.
Wait, how does this relate?
Right?
How does this relate to you wanting to?
Well,
talk
I'm
about
just
the
trying to
misogynist
introduce so that you can kind of get like a detail of what I'm trying to say.
I don't really
Is it
know if
okay?
anyone knows what you're trying to say, but the question being asked is, why is Trump a better presidential candidate than Harris?
I just think that, just by my heart, that I just think that Trump was going to run.
Yes, sir, bro. First statement's by my heart. Yeah, I'm sorry, Matt. I appreciate you for being respectful. Wait. You were in the queue. You requested to join up. You just said name a female president. Okay, well that was a woman that doesn't think women can lead. Unfortunate that they left so quick. I guess we're gonna move on to the next guest. Everyone, just give us a minute here. We get our next guest loading up right now. Hello, Paisley. Did you vote for Trump?
I did.
Oh, you did. Why did you vote for the worst presidential candidate of your lifetime?
I feel like our borders are going to be more secure under Trump's presidency, and I feel
what we hear.
I honestly feel safer. Like I feel like Biden and Kamala didn't run our country, and sorry, my bad, Kamala.
No, her name's pronounced Kamala.
Kamala.
Okay,
I
okay.
just feel-
Paisley, please pronounce her name right.
Kamala.
Thank you, Pisley.
You're welcome, Dan. Anyways, I feel like a lot of other countries viewed our country as weak when Kamala and
You're still doing it wrong, Pisley. But you're trying to. How about you just call her Harris? She left. No, I called her Pisley one too many times. I'm sorry. Okay, that's my fault, bro. That's my fault. I should not have done that. Yo, Rachel, thank you for the $10 donation. I'm Vimo saying Pisley. Thank you so much for the love, Rachel. Everyone show some love to Rachel down below in that comment section. We got Parker coming up for a coast. Here we go, baby. Let's go to get Parker up in the box, and then we're gonna go to get our next Republican up as well. How are we doing, Mr. Parker?
Dean, you can't be so rude, Dean. You're so rude. You're so
I know,
disrespectful.
I'm terrible. Oh my gosh! Autumn with a $150 donation on Venmo. That's insane, Autumn. I want to see nothing but love and W's for Autumn in that chat for the next 10 minutes. That's crazy. Thank you so much for the love. Big ups to Autumn. Absolutely based. Holy shit. Thank you for the love. I really appreciate you for the love. What's up, Mr. Pierre? Did you vote for Trump? All right, period's not here. Just to kind of keep you guys in the loop. If you voted for Trump, hop in that queue. If you didn't vote for Trump, don't hop in that queue. Just looking for debates at how it goes. It sounds easy on paper, but a lot of people don't tend to follow these rules, so it does take a moment to kind of get our guests cycled in and out, and for that we do apologize.
How's your day been?
My day's been pretty good. Been really busy. Started the stream. Stream, for whatever reason, is just doing incredibly well today, which is
how long have you been live?
Awesome. We've been live for an hour and 20 minutes, so that's awesome. We got our next guest loading up in the box right now. Everybody, do just give us a minute. If you want to support either myself or Parker, Venmo's, Cash Apps, PayPal's, all in the link tree in the bio as well as on the top of the screen. What is up, Mason? Did you vote for Trump or are you 14? All right, I'm going to go ahead and take that as an assumption that he's 14 and move on to that next guest. Spam MAGA in that chat if you want to come up. Pretty simple, huh, ladies and gentlemen? That's right. Next guest on the stream right now. What's up, James? Did you vote for Trump?
Hell yeah, brother.
You sure did. And why is that, James?
You know, whenever I really think about it, why I decided to vote for Trump, I have to start with foreign adversaries, right? Whenever I think about foreign superpowers in China, Russia, I feel like Donald Trump has the best stance against those countries to make America more powerful and to create patriotism, you know. That's really where I stand with that.
Yeah, sorry, James. So every single word that came out of your mouth, I feel like it was just kind of conjoined and put together very last second. So first you stand that Trump stands against Russia. That was a funny one. So he actually wants to offer Ukraine the same peace deal Putin does, and Putin thinks he's easy to manipulate. Not to mention it's the Democrats that stand against Russia, not the Republicans. We all know this based upon what's happened in the last 4 years. Secondarily, you're saying, oh, he's good for the patriotism of America. I didn't know that putting a guy in office that tried to coup the outcome of a presidential election and called for the termination of our Constitution was patriotic, but that's just me. And I'm pretty sure that kind of goes over all your points, but I do have a couple people to thank for donations here. Monica and Sid, thank you both for the $25 donation on Venmo. Thank you, Monica and Sid. Monica says, keep educating MAGA, and that I will do. Everybody show love to Monica. And Sid said, because I love you, my day is, and my bad day is a lot better now. Dude, I love you too, Sid. You're always hanging out in here, and we all really appreciate you. Let's get at least 500 big W's and booms for Monica and Sid in that chat, as well as there is one more individual that I got to thank for a donation over on PayPal. So everybody do just give us 1 minute. It looks like I got to log in through the app, so log in with a text, so I'll do that in a minute. But go ahead.
He
and
does
respond,
that. Thank
James.
you so much, Sid. I appreciate the $25. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Sid. Good to see you as always. And Nicole, thank you for the $1. Thank you so much.
All right. Where I wanted to continue to go with that, you know, it's a thing of like, just give me a
Okay, 2 left. Hey guys, you vote for Trump?
Of course.
Okay.
I did.
Okay, Kay voted for Trump. Dev, did you vote for Trump?
I did.
Phenomenal. So both of you guys voted for Trump. We're just going to go ahead and do a little fun game real quick. Can either of you guys name one piece of policy that has ever passed through Congress by anyone ever?
No, but I can look at someone and grade them on what they do. And Kamala did not do shit over 4 years, and you cannot tell me otherwise.
Can you name one thing a vice president has done ever in history?
So,
No,
can I name a policy?
Wait. What would you say?
No, but was she or was she not in charge?
Wait. If you can't name a single thing a vice president has done in history, you're just not informed on what vice presidents have done. She actually had the most tie-breaking votes of any vice president ever, including the Inflation Reduction Act. She literally raised private funds, over $5 billion in private funds for Central America to reduce the likelihood of people coming here in terms of the migrant crisis. What are you talking about?
Oh, but also Samantha, one second, Kay, I do apologize. Samantha, thank you for the $50 donation on PayPal. Oh, dude, you guys are showing so much love today. I want to see at least 5 bajillion big W's for Samantha in that chat. Samantha says it's quite ironic that these people who idolize Trump as the epitome of intelligence fail to recognize the depth of their own ignorance. That is so real. That's a quote. That's going in the book, Samantha. Everyone show some love to Samantha. Also, we're going to go and apply that in real time right now. So, Kay, I just think it's funny that you're going to sit here and tell me that you can't name one thing that any representative of America has literally ever gotten done, but yet Kamala Harris didn't do shit. That is fucking hilarious. You couldn't name one policy ever passed through our Congress ever, and then you're going to sit here and isolate for Kamala Harris? This speaks to your ignorance, not towards fact, and that is embarrassing.
All right, man. No, I'm going to be real with you, though. Democrat, Republican, whatever, I don't care. But you take a look at Kamala Harris, she was not the best Democratic whatever candidate, and you can tell me, I know you can tell me that.
Yeah, so for instance, I think that Pete Buttigieg would have been a better candidate insofar as policy ran on. However, she was definitely the best candidate that was feasibly possible due to her standing as Biden's VP. And also, she's significantly better than the rapist felon that has shut down Medicaid for the last 5 hours. Just saying.
All right. So let me ask you this. I've heard a few things that Kamala,
Kamala is how you pronounce her name.
Kamala, whatever, bro. The only reason that she has got into where she's at is because she has slept with multiple.
Oh, you got a call. I can't wait to run the counter argument on this one. I'm going to clip you just like I clipped that one lad on Jubilee. That was very bad for them. That was very bad for them. Go ahead and
Katie, thank you for the $37 on PayPal. Thank you so much, Katie. Can we get some W's for Katie in the comment section right now? Thank you so much.
Your boy's calling you again. I guess while he's getting a couple calls here, I got to thank Hope for the $25 donation on PayPal. Just saying, anxiety been fun. Thank you for the love, Hope. Let's get at least 500 big W's for Hope down below. And Dharma, thank you for the $5 on Venmo as well. Thank you, Hope and Dharma. Yeah, I can hear you. So go ahead and run the argument on me. I can't wait to hear it.
No, I didn't really have an argument. I just wanted to know, if this is true or where you guys stand on this. Has Kamala slept with? Bro, let me get my shit. Let me get it going. All right. Why you keep interrupting me and telling me how to pronounce her fucking name? Because I really don't care. All right. So, hey, tell her real quick. Tell me how to pronounce it.
You sounded like a really triggered snowflake.
I'm not triggered at all. I just want to know the answer to my question.
Kamala is how you pronounce her name.
All right. So Kamala. Did she or did she not sleep with a few people to get where she's at in her standing? Is that
who did she sleep with?
Well, the answer
I'm asking you guys.
The question to your answer is no, but we'd like the argument.
What so what's the case with that? Why do people why is that brought up?
Yeah, because misogyny. If you want an open and honest answer, it's because people are misogynists. That's why. Damn, man, that's all? You just had to.
No, it's just crazy how people come up here and you expect a whole fucking a whole essay of why.
Oh, and I expect an argument. Sorry that I expect you to be sentient.
No, because me personally, I really don't know much. But I ask you a question and you respond with misogynist.
Wait, no, he answered the question. He thinks people bring that up because there's misogynistic tendencies within our society because we live in a patriarchal society.
Yeah, that's the answer to the question, man. Can you give us any other reason why individuals say that she slept with men to get to her position?
It's pretty true, man.
Okay, so I have a question. So do you just think that it's true based upon your emotions, not evidence?
Oh, I'll say it again, my bad.
Do you just think that it's true based upon your emotions and lack of evidence?
Maybe that is the case, but I don't know.
I want to ask you the same question I asked a guest a couple people ago.
Let's hear it.
What's the relevant difference between you thinking this is true predicated on your emotions without any evidence and a white supremacist thinking that white people are superior to black people predicated on their emotions without any evidence?
So wait, you're trying to tie that into me thinking white people are better than black people?
No. I'm asking what is the relevant distinction between how you and a white supremacist build your beliefs? That's all.
What's the difference?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking you.
I mean, don't really know how to answer your question, man.
Well, the answer to the question would be pointing out how a white supremacist has unfounded, irrational beliefs predicated on their emotions and emotions alone. However, if you were to answer the question that way, that would explain exactly what led you to the conclusion that Kamala Harris slept her way to the top. Right? And then additionally, even if Kamala Harris did sleep her way to the top, has no legitimate qualifications, the fact that she mocked Donald Trump on foreign domestic policy as well as character is really telling us a lot about Trump, right? Like, if she did absolutely nothing to get to that position and she's still better than Trump, Trump is obviously unqualified as all hell, right?
And it's ironic that you guys say that she did nothing when Donald Trump literally inherited $400 million accounting for inflation from his dad, right? And it literally bankrupted 6 different times, right? And you guys act like he's like some incredible businessman. It's ridiculous.
All right, so here, tell me this. This is just about like borders and immigration and shit. Okay. So I live in a town where 5 minutes away there is a baseball field that little league games get played on, and mind you, this has never happened. I've never even heard of some type of shit like this. My dad's umpiring the game, and some guy comes out of a fucking forest and pulls a knife and stabs a little girl, maybe 10 years old. It just stabs her. So I mean,
violent crime. Okay,
violent crime. Yeah, and that is I've never even. I mean, what is that at a fucking children's baseball field? What is that? That's 5 minutes away from my house. That one, my dad's ref.
Okay, so this is like, that's the very horrendous and bad. How does this relate to the topic of who's better for the presidency?
It relates to immigration, you dumbass. That's what it relates to.
Okay, so were they an undocumented migrant?
Yeah, he fucking. I know it because I went to the police report. The guy who actually caught him is my brother's sister's dad. Yeah, he has been deported 3 other times. You want to look that case up?
Okay, so let's just assume that you're telling the truth. An undocumented migrant stabbed a little girl. Got it. Here's the thing. Do you think that are you a natural born U.S. citizen?
Yeah.
You're 2 times more likely to commit a violent crime such as stabbing a little girl compared to an undocumented migrant. Wait, also, you just said brother, sister's dad? Okay, come on, buddy, you're capping.
I said my brother's girlfriend's dad is the police officer, the sheriff.
You said, wait, so your brother's sister is his girlfriend?
My brother's girlfriend.
So your siblings are dating?
Where does that come from?
Katie, thank you so much for the $35 donation on PayPal. I appreciate you. One moment, shut up. Shh.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Thank you, Katie, for the $35 donation. Katie says, I love you. Thank you for all that you do. Katie, it means the absolute world to me. Thank you so much for the $35 donation. Let's get at least 350 big booms and W's for Katie down below in that chat. You guys are being so incredibly kind today. As well as Devin. Thank you for the $10 donation on Venmo. Everybody show some love to Devin. Aaron with a $5 donation on Venmo. Emily with a $15 donation on Venmo. Shout out Aaron, Emily, and Aaron again. And Devin as well. On top of Rachel with a $10 donation on Venmo saying he's dumb and a sensitive baby snowflake. Pick a struggle. That's crazy. Rachel's Eden. And Jolie with a $50 donation on Venmo. Let's get at least 500 billion million big booms for Jolie. Jolie says, I've had my students watch your debate in class. Can't wait to see you in office someday. Please let me know if you'd be willing to send an autograph if I pay for postage. My students would lose their minds and so would I. Jolie, that dude, hit me up on Instagram. That sounds awesome. Holy crap. As well as another Rachel, thank you for the $5 donation on Venmo saying, I appreciate you so much for the love. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate everyone so much for your donations. It looks like we have 1 or 2 more. I do apologize for the intermission. I just really got to make sure that everybody that supports feels appreciated because I appreciate you guys so much. Natalia, thank you for the $10 donation on PayPal. Amanda with a 5 and Crystal with a 7. I appreciate you guys so much. Big shout out to all of the individuals showing love. So go ahead.
You go ahead with what?
They get a flag. Sorry, I made them wait through all of that just to get a flag to get kicked. Damn,
That's rough. That's rough.
I would feel bad if they weren't so combative.
All right, everyone keep tapping that screen. Fill the bar up a few times to get to 2 million likes, everyone. If you want to support Dean or I, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, link tree in the bio. Let's get like a whole guest load of people.
Yeah.
Get like 1 million people. I'll help you. We're going to get like a whole panel of bots.
Madison, you vote for Trump?
I did, but I also have another question.
That's fair. Do you mind if we just hold that off until we get our panel full with a handful of people?
Sure.
Awesome. So we're going to just try to get 4 people up in here. Samuel, what's up? You vote for Trump?
I did.
You did. So we got 2 people up here. In the meantime, Maya, thank you for the $15 donation on PayPal, saying thank you for teaching me so much about politics. It means the world. Maya, thank you so much. Everybody, please show some love to Maya in that chat. That is spelled M-A-I-A. Thank you for the love. And that's so meaningful to me. Thank you. Bennett, you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I did.
Biz, by the way, you vote for Trump? Biz, hello?
Fuck no. Mansion on a lake. I want a house up in the hills. How much hardy if I'm broke? I'm a hoodie.
All right, we got 3 Trump supporters on the live, so we're going to go ahead and start out.
Oh my God, Autumn with $150 on Cash App. Thank you so much. Can we get some W's for Autumn in the comment section for the $150 on Cash App? Holy shit. Can we get some W's? Thank you so much, Autumn. I really appreciate it. That's fucking crazy. Thank you so much. Holy shit. W's for Autumn. Thank you so much.
Big W.
Thank you so much, Adam. I appreciate it. That's actually wild. Thank
Cheap, you vote for Trump? All right, Cheap's not here. Honestly, let's just run it with 3.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. So,
why did y'all vote for Trump? Anyone?
I actually wanted to start out with a
Who goes
little bit of a
first?
different question. Samuel, Madison, and Bennett, could you all unmute your mics? Nice. Can anybody name a single piece of policy ever passed through Congress by anyone ever?
The Lake and Riley Act.
Lake and Riley Act hasn't passed yet.
The
Okay. All right.
Okay, so Dean, I came on here because I'm not trying to sit here and talk about policy and stuff. I am simply here to ask you. I'm originally from Minnesota. I live now down south in Arizona. But
Arizona's not the South.
okay, that's fine.
Madison kind of cooking.
It like actually is though. It is the
No,
South.
no,
It is
I want to consider Arizona to be
like
part of
there,
it.
okay, there is like
border, I'd
the
consider
South,
it
but it is
South.
like South.
Wait,
know?
would you consider SoCal the South?
Is it Southwest?
Southwest, yes.
Yeah, so then it's the South. Southwest is South.
No, I don't think I don't think that we use the term the South in a literal sense.
That's why I try to make it two distinct things. There's the South, and then it's also like he's just saying it is South.
Yeah, I'm just saying general direction south. I'm not saying this is the most southern part of America. But my point is I lived in Minnesota, and when all the George Floyd stuff happened and all that sort of stuff, Governor Walz, if you guys would have been there to witness that and be around that and have, for example, my buddy's dad is a state trooper, and he had to go and defend the Capitol or whatever was going on in riot gear. Well, they couldn't do anything, and if you watch the Follow Minneapolis documentary on YouTube, they'll show you everything. They couldn't do anything. They had their hands tied behind their back while people...
I have a question.
Okay. Can I finish?
Yeah, I guess if you have more to say, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying people were sitting there throwing rocks, whatever, a riot, as you would assume, but the cops were not able to do anything because of why is what I'm asking.
Okay, let me know when you're done.
No, yeah, I'm done. You can go.
So here's my question to you. So first of all, Trump actually said that Walz did really good with handling the riots in Minnesota. Secondarily, my question to you is, if there had been a few cops, such as your relative or whatever the case is, that had been protecting the Capitol, that got violently assaulted and these people were thrown in jail, then Walz let them out of jail to roam free on the streets. Do you think that we should all unanimously consider Walz to be incredibly anti-American and pro-crime?
No, that's not what I'm getting at all.
It's a question that I'm asking you. I understand that's not what you're getting at. It's a question that I'm asking you.
I'd answer that no.
Okay, so if Walz literally let people roam free on the streets that beat cops up, and that was his conscious with intent decision to make, he would not be like pro-crime?
No, yeah, I wouldn't say he's pro-crime, but what I would say is that project that they had set up to fund these people out of jail and pay for them to get out, I think that shows that they're pro-crime, yes.
Okay, so to get people out of jail that beat up cops, that's pro-crime. Would you ever vote for someone that's pro-crime?
Would I ever vote? See, this is where you're going, oh, Trump this, Trump that. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I think Trump's character is...
Listen.
You're not answering his question in particular.
Would you ever vote for someone that's pro-crime?
No.
Okay, so you told me that if you get people out of jail that beat up cops, you're pro-crime, and you never vote for someone that's pro-crime. So Donald Trump pardoned 1,500 January 6 rioters, some of whom included individuals that beat up cops on January 6, meaning in accordance with your own logic, Trump is pro-crime. Then additionally, in accordance with your own logic, because he's pro-crime, you never vote for him.
I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, why did I can come at you with the same thing?
I don't want you to understand it. I want you to respond to it.
No,
Because
I
in
know.
accordance with your logic, it would necessarily result in the conclusion that you, Bennett, would never vote for Trump. Would you contest that that is the logically entailed conclusion?
No, it's not. It's not at all.
Okay. Say
so
it.
What do
say
you
it.
want to say?
Say the truth. Say it. Say I, Bennett, would never support Trump.
Okay, so this is my question to you: is what do you have to say about Biden pardoning everyone in his family? What do they have to run from?
I'm gonna cry.
You're talking about him pardoning his son for the...
No, not his son. What about when Biden stepped? So he said he wasn't going to bail his son out or pardon his son forever.
I'll
Ended
answer your
up
question,
doing
but
it,
then I want you to
and
respond to my question. Yeah, sure, because he gave individuals pardon that Donald Trump had said he wants to politically persecute. Like when you have Trump saying that he's going to politically persecute his political opponents for 4 years straight, and then Biden tries to protect them from the unwarranted political persecution, you can't like blame that on Biden or say that that gives us reason to believe that they had actually committed crimes. Like that's just insane. Dude, that's like fucking somebody harassing me for 4 years every day saying that they're going to break into my house at night and stealing all my shit, and then saying that I locked my door at night for some other reason apart from the person that said they were going to break in and steal all my shit. It's craziness. But now I would like
Maya,
you to say...
think of the $10. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, man.
I'll say, Maya, thank you for the $10. Thank you so much. And Katie, thank you for the $20. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
But I just want you to go and say it out loud. I want you to say, I, Bennett, would never support Donald Trump because he is pro-crime. If you don't say that out loud, you're either being dishonest with yourself now or you lied to us earlier when you said that you'd never support someone that's pro-crime.
Oh, that's not. I'll tell you this. I would rather vote for someone that is quote.
That's not what I asked you, Bennett. I don't know like if my words are just going right over your head. Say, I, Bennett, would never support Donald J. Trump. No, you're not going to say that.
No,
Do you
I'm not
reject
going
that it's
to.
true?
I don't. Trump is not pro-crime.
Okay, so if Waltz is
if we're going
pro-crime...
to talk pro-crime,
But wait. But you
Joe
literally told me
Biden.
that Waltz is pro-crime because he wanted to get people out of jail that assaulted cops. Didn't Trump do
I'm
that too?
saying how Tim Walz.
No. You specifically said that he is pro-crime because he set up a bail fund to get people out of jail that beat up cops. Did you not say that?
Yes, he did.
So you did say that. You did say that. Okay, so in other words, if you want to get people to jail that assaulted cops, you're pro-crime, right?
Yeah.
Did
correct.
Donald Trump want to get people out of jail that assaulted cops?
He might have. Sure. Yeah.
It's not that he might have. It's that he did, right?
No, he did. Yeah.
Okay, so that means that Trump is pro-crime.
Interject for a second.
Almost. So Bennett, that means that Trump is pro-crime, right?
That is not he. Oh, in your eyes, he is. He can be.
No, this isn't my eyes. This is your eyes. You are you the one? Correct me if I'm wrong. You are the one that set the classification for pro-crime, meaning that if you let people out of jail that assaulted cops, you're pro-crime. You set that expectation, right?
Okay, in my defense, Trump didn't do this before he stepped into office. He did.
So you don't support him for that now, right? Though right? That's a good reason why you should no longer support him. Right?
No, it's not, because Biden is completely pro fucking everything. Because look what he's doing.
Pro humanity, dead ass.
Why? What's that?
Pro humanity. I'm sorry. I'm steamrolling. I'm crushing. I'll let you speak. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, no, you're crushing it. So how Biden's pro everything if he's going to allow all these illegal people that are committing these crimes, whatever, whether it's in their origin of where they grew up or here in America, and you guys are supporting that.
What are you saying, bro? Okay, so, dude, you know that undocumented immigrants and documented immigrants commit crimes at lower rates than natural-born U.S. citizens. Why are you arguing that they're so likely to commit these crimes when in reality you voted a criminal into the Oval Office?
Once you assume that, if we're in America, you would assume Americans are going to commit more crimes than illegals, right?
I wouldn't call people illegals than undocumented immigrants. Yes, documented people who are natural-born U.S. citizens commit more crimes proportionally than undocumented immigrants.
Okay, so then tell me what's the difference between the white population, the black population, and illegal immigrants that, like, what? I just don't understand where you're looking at this.
What is this guy fucking saying?
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Can you explain to me the conceptual relevance of looking at the crime stats of white people compared to white people in
this is
America
where
and how
I'm
that
coming
relates to a
from.
greater point?
So I'm talking about if you look up the crime per race, gender, ethnicity, whatever, statistically, half of the 50% of the crimes that are committed are from people of color.
And now you're trying to spread racist propaganda on my life. Did you know that's actually false? And the reason that's false is because although black people account for 53% of all arrests, they also account for 45% of all exonerations. And when you don't factor the exonerations, or the exoneration rate into the arrest rate, well, then you have a disproportionate statistic that has been used by white supremacists for the last 75 years to perpetuate the myth that black people are more aggressive than white people.
Where'd you find that at?
I don't know. Research, facts, study, brain.
Oh, okay. So go on your stream right now and look it up.
You told me to look up the arrest rate. I accept that's the arrest rate.
Okay,
However, I
so
reject that speaks towards the propensity for
But how
black
isn't
individuals
that-
to commit
if
crimes in
that's what it
America,
says,
as it doesn't
how is
account
it
for the
that-
exoneration rate, meaning that there are significantly more innocent black people are arrested for crimes they didn't commit compared to innocent white people.
This is literally the issue, right?
The issue is facts. I know. Let me ask you a question.
Bennett, can you
The
be clear with
facts.
what you think?
We're talking about
Bennett,
facts.
Bennett,
You literally
Bennett,
just told me that was the
Bennett, what is the issue in particular?
What do you mean?
What's the issue?
After you answer this question, I have one last small argument to run on that. But what's the issue? Yeah.
We're talking about. We started talking about the border, and then we went into ethnicity and
You
race
did
and
that.
all
Yeah,
this.
he can't name the issue. Here's the thing. So why do you think black people commit more crimes in accordance with your fake little stat than white people? What do you think the reason
My
is?
fake stat. Okay, go on your.
I already explained to you how it's wrong. You're analytically correct about the arrest rate. It's just not factoring in exonerations. I've already said that 4 times. But why do you think that black people commit more crimes than white people?
I wish I knew.
You wish you knew.
White people. I'm not saying this is my point to you. Is I'm not saying white people don't commit crimes.
What's the greater point that you want to prove through the use of sharing that stat with us?
We were talking about illegal immigrants, and
Yeah,
we were
and
talking,
how do black
Trump's
American
so
citizens relate to that point?
What's that?
How do black American citizens relate to that point?
I don't even remember how we got there, but we got there.
You brought it up.
All right.
Do you think that it speaks towards an issue in the black community in America? Is that the point you want to get at?
I think it speaks to an issue as a problem within America as a whole, not just within the black community. I think there's a stigmatism within our country right now that was generated by all of the bullshit that Biden created by letting all of these. I mean, it was a literal free for all.
What is even coming out of this guy's mouth?
I don't know. It's like words.
Actually, dude.
It's like really meaningless words. So his argument is Biden caused a free for all that causes black people to commit more crimes. Parker's been on the line for like 30 minutes. He's already done with this shit. That should speak towards the fuckery that's spewing out of your mouth, Bennett.
Oh, dude, it's so bad. It's so bad. Can someone else on the panel give a coherent argument, please?
I want to hear from Madison. Madison, you should unmute. But first, I do have to thank Regina for the $10 donation on Venmo. How very kind of you. Let's get 1,000 W's in the chat for Regina, as well as Isabella for the $10 donation, saying, haha, love you, Dean, keep doing what you do. I appreciate that, Isabella. Rachel with a $5 saying that I'm cooking today. Thanks for all that you do. I appreciate that, Rachel. You're cooking today. Taylor with $5. Sid with the $5 once again, and Alexandria with a $1, and Rachel with a $5. I appreciate everybody so much for the love. You guys have been so incredibly kind. A couple more individuals to thank over on PayPal. I'd like to thank Shelby for the $1, Christian for the $1, and Katie for the $22. I appreciate that, saying, okay, I gotta stop spending now, but thank you for all that you do here. I hope this pays for your stress relief medication you're gonna need. I will really need some of that, so I appreciate it. Dion, thank you for the $10 on PayPal, saying, I'm from the Netherlands and we support Kamala Harris. Thanks for these lives, bro. Of course. Thank you everyone so much for the love, and now let's go ahead and hear from our next guest, Madison. Madison, why did you vote for Trump?
Aaron, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. Evelyn, thank you for the $1. And Tammy, thank you for the $1 as well.
So first of all, I have a sore throat, so if I sound weird, it's because I have bronchitis. But so I voted I voted for Trump in the state of Colorado, and I wanted to mention this before I got any further with this
Where are you
conversation.
at in Colorado? If you don't mind sharing. You don't
I'm
want to
from
share.
Uray.
You're from Uray?
Yeah, it's a very small town right next to Telluride.
Yeah, I was there last weekend.
You were in Uray?
Yeah.
Wow, why were you in Uray?
My family lives really, really, really close, just over in Ridgeway.
What? Who are you related to in Ridgeway, if you don't mind me asking? I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, it's a very small community. You might even know him, but you don't want to share that on live. Small world. Why'd you vote for Trump?
Do you have a first name? Just name a first name, because we're the same age.
I don't even want to give a first name just because it's family members.
Okay, that's fine. That's crazy. Well, it's cool that you were in Uray. Yeah, I graduated from Uray High School, so I know a ton of people in Ridgeway.
Yeah, it's a tiny, tiny community. Everyone knows everyone. Crazy.
Wow. Anyways, so yeah, I voted in the state of Colorado because that's my primary residence. But I live in Charleston, South Carolina now. I haven't lived here for so long. So I voted in Uray, and then I got my ballot back. Not my ballot, but I got basically mail from the district attorney stating that my ballot was invalid. I don't know what happened there. It's just really strange. But I got my ballot back basically claiming that it was fraud.
So there's a handful of reasons why that could be. A, you could have just filled it out wrong. B, some states have residency requirements in order to vote for them. So it's possible that you haven't lived in Uray for long enough to fulfill their residency requirements, meaning that the ballot was invalid.
No, I grew up in Uray, but now I live in Mount Pleasant. Maybe that's the reason. I live in South Carolina now.
Oh, so it's an issue with South Carolina. Well, you voted through Uray, so it's all going to be handled in accordance with San Jose's. Is it San Juan County? I think it's San Juan County. It's all going to be in accordance with San Juan County's electoral regulations. And by the way, San Juan County is incredibly Republican, so got to consider that too.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I voted for Trump because my family owns businesses, and he put up a really good proposal. Also, is Harry single?
What the fuck is going on? Harry doesn't share his relationship status on the internet.
And also, I don't think Harry would talk to Trump supporters.
There's absolutely no.
I would be a liberal if he would talk to me. I'd become a liberal.
That is crazy. That is crazy. Tyron, thank you so much for the $5. And Samantha, thank you so much. I appreciate the $50 on PayPal. Thank you so much, Samantha. Can we some W's for Samantha in the chat? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Samantha. Why don't you just become a liberal? Anyways.
You think Harry would give me a shot if I became liberal?
How about you just think that? How about you just think that? And you just become liberal because it's the better thing to do,
Yeah. Woo! Harry will give you a shot if you become liberal. Woo!
Gotta put in a good word for me.
I will absolutely do that. Yeah. Woo!
Yeah, so crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and become liberal,
Yeah, I've also been on Parker's lives before, so I'm gonna drop.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was weird.
Samuel, did you vote Trump?
By the way, I just want to put it out there. So that county, it's super small, so their education system is really bad. No one in that area is politically informed at all. So it's just like this thing. You go down to Montrose, you go to Uray, you go to these small towns with really poor education systems. They're really, really, really bad. Okay, I talk about that all the time with friends from the area. Anyways, Samuel, what's up? You vote for Trump?
I did. Yeah, I did.
No, what do you
Yeah, I feel like we got started off on the wrong foot. So I kind of want to bring a
and she had a boyfriend. That's crazy.
Oh gosh, she had a boyfriend. That's wild. So I remember back when Trump was in office. I was driving at the time and I was buying groceries and whatnot. And I just remember that those prices were lower. And then Biden came into office, and I feel like the prices of everything drove up. Yeah, I mean, and I'm asking, and I'm not telling you this. It's I have my mind open to being changed.
Yeah.
I haven't come on here to be rude or anything.
I'm going to change it in 15 seconds. Watch this.
Okay, go ahead.
So in the last week since Trump's been in office, the price of eggs has gone up about 38%. Obviously, I'm not going to blame that on Trump because of the bird flu calling for the mass execution of like millions of chickens, driving the supply down, something unrelated to Trump, outside forces. The same thing is true of inflation under Biden and Harris. COVID caused supply chain issues on the global scale, and inflation happened in every single country, including America.
Okay. And another thing, you've been talking about Trump and his housing affordability plan, not having one, right. I wanted to ask you if his idea is to bring or lower the cost of oil down. Do you not think that that would subsequently make housing cheaper? Because if it's cheaper to build a house, then obviously they would want to sell it for less, right?
I don't think he really has a plan to decrease the price of oil. In fact, during his first term, he ended it by asking OPEC to increase the price of oil. And then secondarily, his policy is going to inflate the price of new construction for the reason being tariffs. We import a lot of wood from Canada and a lot of steel from Mexico. That's going to make the materials that we use to build houses significantly more expensive, meaning that the pricing of new houses will most likely go up.
So if we didn't buy those things from other places and made them here, do you not think that the pricing would help? And I believe Trump has talked about
the reason that we
increasing
don't,
production.
The reason that we don't make that here now is because they're priced out of the market due to the fact that Canada has a higher level of productive capacity for lumber compared to our own country. What we'd first have to do is work on our own infrastructure and our own productive capacities. However, in the context of lumber, that may be hard just because they have more natural resources in the sense of wood.
Okay, sure. So is it not a worthwhile endeavor to try to increase your own production ability then?
Very worthwhile. And the way to do that is through the raw investment of capital into the industries, not through tariffs, which also cause inflation and reduce our own exports by starting trade wars.
Okay. To be honest, I haven't really looked into the tariff thing. I do believe when Trump was in office last and he was talking about his tax bills, everybody was talking about how taxes would get worse. And I believe everybody got that wrong. And they also got it wrong that he would increase debt more than anybody else. I looked it up. Him and Obama increased debt about the same rate. So
actually, can I prove you wrong real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
So in terms of this, Trump signed off $8.4 trillion overall debt-related spending, $4.8 trillion non-COVID related, according to the Committee for Responsible Federal Budget. According to the Biden-Harris administration, $4.3 trillion overall, $2.2 trillion non-COVID related. So it's signed into law. So like in terms of the debt-related spending, Trump did more. Also, tariffs do cause prices to go up and hurt American consumers. So like that is going to be like a regressive tax structure because people in the lower and middle income, they spend a greater proportion of their income on imported goods, right, and consumer products. So they're going to be spending a greater proportion than what they were prior, whereas rich people are going to be spending a lower proportion because they're going to get massive tax breaks.
Okay. I mean, I just remember, I feel like everyone said that the rich were going to get tax breaks when Trump was in office, and I just feel like that never happened.
They did. The Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, they got massive tax breaks.
But see, all the research that I didn't see, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. But from all the research I did, it didn't ever actually seem that the tax cuts impacted the working class as much as everyone said it would. In fact, from just my own experience, my taxes went up when Biden was in office.
That's the Trump tax policy.
Trump, okay. Well, I didn't know that. I mean, like I said, I'm just trying to keep an open mind with everything. I'm asking questions, not really trying to make a, I feel like that's mostly what I wanted to cover. I think that's it.
And being respectful, we could appreciate that, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, sir.
Have a good one. Well, we're getting the next guest up here of a handful of people to thank. Corey, thank you for the $20 donation on Venmo. That's crazy. Thank you, Corey. Corey says, thank you for the lives and spreading truth. Well, of course, thank you for the donation. That is CORI. Everybody, please show some love to Corey down below in that comment section. I'd also love to show some love to Mia for the $1, Casey with the $5, Allie with the $5. Thank you all so very much for the love. As well as just go ahead and check that PayPal, make sure that we don't miss anybody. I would like to thank Francis for the $10 on PayPal. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
as well as Lucas with the $2, Tyrone with a $5, Shelby with a $1, and Christian with a $1. If anybody watching the live,
let me in the live, twin.
Hey, you're in the live. One moment. If anybody watching the live wants to support,
let me in the live.
Give me one moment. If anybody
gonna be wild.
If anybody watching the live wants to support either myself or Parker, you know what? Fuck it. Never mind. Hey, you vote for Trump?
Me? Hell yeah, I did.
Okay,
Talk about some hell yeah, I did.
Did you?
Hell yeah, I voted for Trump. Hey, yo, I just want to say you should battle Q-Top. Hey,
Shut up. Paperboy, you vote for Trump? Paperboy, did you vote for Trump?
Oh, nah, bro. I'll be real, bro. I've just been sitting here 30 minutes listening. I was scrolling. I just heard y'all. Dean and Parker, y'all some real ass niggas, bro. Everybody, this motherfucker, y'all need to go follow both of them, bro. I respect both of y'all niggas, bro.
Hey, man, I appreciate
Oh, my
that.
mama, if y'all ever, I know y'all probably don't be in the hood, but if y'all ever was, y'all invited. On God, I respect both of y'all, bro. For real.
Hey, dude, I appreciate that. Have a good rest of your
Hell
week.
yeah. I ain't even think they was finna let me in there.
Hey, bro.
Yo, Sharon, thank you so much for the $50 on Venmo. Thank you so much, Sharon. Can we get some W's for Sharon in the comment section right now for the $50? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Dude, shout out Paperboy. We love Paperboy. Hey, Ashley, thank you for the $30 as well, Sayed. You're doing great. Thank you for the love, Ashley. Everybody, please show some love to Ashley down below, as well as Jonda with the $20 on Venmo as well. That is JONDA. Thank you so much, Jonda and Ashley. Everybody, please show some love to Jonda and Ashley. Emily with a 5 and Christopher with a 5. Thank you guys so much. Jesse, go ahead and unmute that mic. Speak up, buddy.
What up? Yo, that Paperboy, he's a D-rider for real. Just wanted to say that.
I think you're just jealous. You're just mad and you're triggered. You're a little snowflake.
Oh, I love you, Parker. I love you. Hey, you guys got to battle Q-Top.
No.
You know that kid?
He's delusional.
Yeah,
I know, but it would be such a funny battle with you guys, man. I swear to God.
Yeah. Like you're like a sticky toddler on the iPad watching.
I just want to see both of you guys just ravage each other like that.
Yeah. You vote for Trump. So why did you vote for Trump?
Because he's the man. He's
Yeah,
a
why
good
is that?
businessman. He's gonna make everybody rich. I just wanted to say that.
He's going to make everybody rich.
Gonna make everybody rich. You know that he actually today put a pause on funding towards Medicaid, meaning that 72 million American citizens are out of
I
healthcare?
don't care, man. Who cares, dude? He's a businessman.
Who cares?
Everything's going up. The
Jesse, I
economy-
just want to clarify. You don't care about putting a pause on something that saves lives every single day, like
Figure something out,
surgeries.
dude. They're not just gonna take away that whatever that
Well,
is.
they already have for right now, and although it's temporary today, like millions
That's
of people don't have health insurance.
That's
like
fine.
I wouldn't
We'll figure
drive
it
my
out.
car for one day without car insurance, and you're
He'll
just
figure it
okay with 72 million citizens not having health insurance?
No, I'm fine with it right now because right now it doesn't matter. He's good. He's
It doesn't matter. 72 million people are out of health insurance.
Everybody follow me, Parker. Let's go get.
What a weirdo.
It doesn't matter? What the fuck do you mean it doesn't matter?
Wow, this is pretty awesome.
Oh.
Hey guys. I'll let that settle for a second.
Vote for Trump?
So I did. Yes, I'm a registered independent. I voted for Trump. I just want to say, I wanted to preface before we get into anything that, one, I'm not too politically intelligent, or at least research, I should say. And two, I've watched both of you guys debate a couple times. I just thought you were cool guys. I like the passion for what you guys have, even if we don't share the same view, and I'm open to having my mind changed.
Sure. Yeah. So like, what was the reason you voted Trump?
I mean, honestly, as an independent, I'm not really a big Trump supporter, I should say, which, you know, may be against what this is, but Kamala really didn't sway me with any of the, you know, things that she were advocating for. I know it was for the ultra rich. I think it was like 100 million net worth. But what I'm referencing is that tax on untaxed gains. So
Unrealized. That was a Biden policy. And even if you do apply that through Harris, which she wasn't running on that, she talked with like Mark Cuban and wasn't running on that after.
She embraced it though, no? Am I
No,
wrong?
she didn't. No. She talked with Mark Cuban and wasn't holding to that policy. In terms of the transition from the Biden administration's policy, that was what Biden ran on, and apparently no one had an issue with it when Biden ran on it.
Yeah, but when Biden runs on it, she is the vice president. Is it not kind of presumed that she would at least have some say in it? If not some say, some advocacy? You're saying no to that?
She had an announced policy platform, and that was nowhere included within her announced policy. Like, that's all that we're trying to say. Darius, thanks for the $5. Eliza, thank you for the $5 as well. And I read your message there. It's cool to see someone that's also local. Dylan, thank you so much for the $20 donation on PayPal, saying, I love your lives. Thanks for attempting to inform those in need. Thank you. I appreciate that. So yeah, Dom. That aside, now that we can understand that there's probably not much reason to believe that was something Kamala Harris was going to do, why did you vote for Trump?
Pretty two amendment, Second Amendment.
For 2A. So any policy in which is passed through Congress has to align with the Constitution. So nothing's going to violate your rights.
That's one thing. Second thing is obviously abortion.
Anti-abortion?
More than what you guys would be.
Okay, so do you think that abortion's wrong?
In what context? If the mother's life
Elective
is
lethal abortions. Do you think that that is wrong?
Well, it's the context.
I told you, elective lethal abortions. I could tell you what that means. Don't worry. So
Yeah,
that's
you
like
can tell me.
when a mother wasn't essayed, her life's not on the line. She engaged in consensual
Oh, just like
intercourse,
generally, yeah.
ultimately
No,
is
like
a lethal abortion.
I see what you're saying. Like none of the three, I guess, like exclusionary things
Yeah.
that
Do you
those
think
people
that's
talk to. In most cases, yes.
Why? Name every reason why that's wrong.
Well, it's just from the moral standpoint. Like I think the potential for human life is invaluable. Just in the concept that I think that life is the most valuable thing, and we've ever actually live in another life. So that would be a very valuable thing.
Okay, so human life is very valuable. Let's get that straight. Do you think that all human life is just as valuable as the next? You're on pause. Unless you can see me, we can't hear you. There you are. Do you think that all human life is just as valuable as the next? Well, he's gone. I guess while he's trying to come back. Ebba, thank you so much for the $20 donation on PayPal. Saying, is it possible for you to turn your mic up a bit? It's pretty low. Let me see if I have it on the right setting. I do have it on the right setting. I'll just have to be louder. I appreciate you so much for the $20 donation, though. Everybody, please show some love to Ebba down below in that comment section. That is EBBA. Thank you so much. That is awesome, Ebba. Kylie, what's going on? You vote for Trump?
No, I did not.
Base, general rule of thumb, guys. If you're in that queue, make sure you voted for Trump. If you're in that queue and you didn't vote for Trump, please leave the queue. It sounds easy on paper, but typically a little bit difficult in execution. Samantha, thank you so much for the $25 donation on PayPal. Absolutely base, dude. Everybody show some love to Samantha down below in that chat. That is incredibly kind of you. Huge shout out, Samantha. Samantha says, before any of these men have an opinion on abortion and women's health care, they should at least prove they can find the clit on a diagram. I like that idea. Big ups for Samantha. Jeez. What's up, Jonathan? You vote for Trump?
Shit, man, I was not expecting to come through.
Well, you're up.
Well, fuck, Dean. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with Trump, but I just want to take this moment to say thank you for doing everything you do.
I appreciate you, Jonathan. Let's show some love to Jonathan in that comment section. Appreciate it, man.
Sophia, thank you for the $1 for hi Lena. Hi Lena, how you doing? Hannah, thank you so much for the $2. Alexandra, thank you so much. I appreciate the $1. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And Joshua, thank you so much for the $5.
Hey, what's up?
Thank you. Did you vote Trump?
Yes, I did.
Why so?
Because he's a very good businessman in my opinion, and
how old are you?
I'm 21.
Okay. So can you name one good businessman with 6 bankruptcies other than Trump?
No, I can't. But my point is that Trump advocates for AI development in America, which is very important.
Well, I have a question. What state do you live in?
Why? Can you hear me?
Because you said like in America.
Atlanta.
Atlanta? That's a state?
No.
MDF, you vote for Trump?
Yeah. Hey, why do you always ask people where they're from? Isn't that racist?
No. If they have a European accent.
Well, don't you ask how is Trump gonna deport all these people?
So when we
What
ask,
about it?
so we will typically ask individuals that come onto the live with European accents either what state they're in or what time it is, because 99 out of 100 people that come up here with a European accent did not vote in the American election, so it overall slows down the productivity of the live. And I hope that explanation is sufficient for you.
So you're stereotyping based on how they speak,
If you have a European accent, yeah.
right? But isn't one of your questions how is Trump gonna deport all these people? Why can't he just use your method?
What? By utilizing what? We're doing this for a listen. Like think of it this way, right? If someone comes up on the live and they sound very young, and they won't tell us specifically what their age is, do we have reason to kick them from the live? Yes, because the rules of the live are that you have to be 18 plus.
Okay.
Right, and we can clearly tell that they're under 18.
So
That's, that's how you can conduct this type of live. Now, that doesn't relate to their citizenship. That doesn't relate to anything else like that. That's just because we're running a space where we're literally debating people, right? And it's about like a particular topic.
Okay.
And
also, no,
Can you clearly tell he's not American?
No, the answer to your question is no. We cannot clearly tell.
Oh, you
that
can't.
someone is
You can't
American or
tell.
not. Yeah.
Huh. So you just
no, MDF. If you allow me a minute to speak, you cannot clearly tell if someone is American or non-American predicated on if they have a European accent or not, because there's plenty of Americans that do have a European accent. However, it does warrant us to ask a question such as what time is it or what state you're in, and it is the reason that we ask this question is because we can't clearly tell.
How did Obama deport 3 million people? How do you think he did that?
Nice pivot.
Pivot. We're
We're not
talking
saying
about,
Trump can't deport people. We're
talking about immigrants, aren't we?
We're not saying Trump can't deport people. He's just claiming that he can deport 20 to 30 million people.
Can you answer my question?
And he can't identify that people are undocumented.
Can you answer my
unless
question?
they have committed a crime.
Can you answer my question?
What specific question would you like?
How
to
did
answer?
Obama deport 3 million people?
I don't know about the deportation process.
The current laws that are in place.
I don't
which
know.
we're
That's not
continuing.
telling me anything. What does that mean?
The enforcement of the current laws that are in place. That's literally just like how the current deportation process works.
Do you agree with that?
Do I agree?
Him
I never
deporting all those
necessarily
people?
said that I'd agree.
No, I'm
But
asking you. Do you agree with that?
No, I don't agree with every single person who got deported getting deported. I bet.
So
I
you
could
don't
find
agree with
individual-
Obama's
I bet I could. I bet I could
right?
find individual cases where I wouldn't agree with it.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
so,
so-
for Obama's deportations, I generally only agree with the deportation of like undocumented migrants that commit violent crimes.
Oh, right.
I don't agree with the
right.
like the deportation of undocumented migrants that don't.
Right.
So why did you vote for
it's
Trump?
it's okay to deport illegal immigrants, right?
Yeah, some who commit violent crimes, absolutely.
Some who
Yeah, like
commit
if they've
violent
been
crimes?
held civilly liable of
like
sexual
what Trump's
abuse.
doing.
Like for
That's not
example,
what
if they've been
Trump's
held civilly liable of sexually abusing a woman, we shouldn't let them in the country, and we also shouldn't let them be president.
So you're for deportation, then, right?
In
Violent
the context
undocumented
of them, yeah.
Okay, well, that's exactly what Trump's doing. Do you have a problem
No,
with that?
what violent undocumented migrants reside in elementary schools, sir?
None.
My point.
Okay.
Carla, thank you for the $5 donation.
What's
on
your
Venmo.
point? Can their parents be criminals or no?
Yes, a parent can be a criminal. Fucking
Oh,
what?
okay. Great. That's why.
I didn't
That's
know
why
that
he's
parents
doing
also.
that.
I didn't know that.
You think he's
parents
doing
also
that
go to
because he wants to
elementary
deport the kids?
Are you trying to tell me that Donald Trump is only calling for the deportation of violent undocumented migrants? Because that's obviously not a stance.
Yep.
And he's made that incredibly clear. No, he's
Yep.
called for the
Yes, he
deportation
is.
of all
That's
undocumented
exactly what
migrants in our
he's doing.
country, as well as he wants to even deport some nationalized.
That's
migrants.
exactly what he's doing, and it's been said over and over and over. And that's
That's actually the opposite.
Yes,
of this.
yes,
He wants to
yes,
deport
yes.
all undocumented migrants.
What?
Yes, Donald Trump wants to deport all undocumented migrants, not just
Yeah,
violent
that's
undocumented
that's
migrants.
illegal. They're illegal. They're here illegally. Duh.
Okay, so now
They've
you're
committed
so now you're
crimes,
confusing
right?
yourself.
Is that committing a crime? Being here illegally.
So coming into the
Thank you very
country-
much. Thank you.
You didn't even give me a chance to respond. Holy shit! Just hold.
Because
your
you know
fucking
it's true.
cool.
You know it's true.
I specifically said that I'm okay with the deportation of violent undocumented migrants. Could my point been any more clear? So I just want to clarify, in order for you to quote unquote win this debate and get an own on me, you have to literally not only change my language, but also my statement and my own beliefs. I believe that the deportation of undocumented migrants that commit violent crimes is absolutely warranted and permissible. I do not believe that the deportation of undocumented migrants who have committed non-violent crimes, right, is warranted at all.
You're gonna start muting. You're gonna be a dictator with your little button now.
Yeah. So respond to what I said. Dictator Dean, double D. Yeah.
No, that was me. That was me.
Oh
You
yeah,
didn't
that
do
was
it.
you.
That was me.
Are you a dictator with your button?
I am.
Oh, you are.
That was
I
me.
thought
That
you-
was me. I muted you. And look, boom, I did it again.
Crystal, thank you for the $3 donation on PayPal. Jordan with a
how does it feel?
$4.50. Sierra with a $2.
You don't like
Avery with a
dictating.
$2. Shh. Grace with a $5. Shh. Delaney with a $2. And Jay Slid with a $5.
right.
Shh. Monica with a $5. I appreciate everyone so much for the love. Shh. And then another Avery with a $2 on PayPal. Go ahead.
Charlie, thank you so much for the $1. Joshua, thank you for the $5. I appreciate it.
What do you
Thank
want to talk about?
Morgan, thank you for the
his
$1. And
tax
Jordan,
cuts?
thank you for the $4.50. Thank you so much. We can talk about any of that. I'd love to.
His tax cuts, his free speech, the people who
Free speech. He wants to put people in prison. He wants to put people in prison for a year for burning the American flag. That's totally free speech, right?
I'm for that.
Yep, that's totally First Amendment, right?
Oh, but you. What about burning a LGBT flag? Is that okay?
I never said that any of them should be illegal.
I'm not asking
the point,
what you said. I'm asking you, is it okay?
Oh no, I never said it should be illegal.
Is it okay?
And no, it's wrong. But
it's wrong. Should you go to jail for it? Should you go to jail for it? No.
No.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought.
What I said, you shouldn't go to jail for it, but it's wrong.
Exactly. That's what I thought. Concede to that.
What? Concede to what? Wait, do you think it should be illegal to burn the gay flag?
No, you should be able to burn that one. You shouldn't be able to burn the American flag.
Wait, why?
Because if you live here, right? You want to live here, right? You like this country, right? Why are you burning the flag?
But,
you don't want. If you don't want to live
you
here,
could say you disagree with burning the flag,
doesn't
but
make sense, right?
Doesn't the Constitution say that you should protect people's freedom to express that?
What?
Okay.
Yeah, you're still protecting people's freedom to express that, though, right? Isn't that good? Freedom of expression.
Yeah.
So are you saying burning the flag is a good thing?
No, we're just gonna go and clear this up.
I'm saying it being legal is a good thing.
So we're saying nothing about the moral permissibility of burning the American flag. All that we're saying is if we want to act in accordance with the Constitution, then it should be legal. A good example of this is I don't really like when people slur, and I don't really like when people spread misinformation. However,
But you get called people stupid all day long, right?
Yes, I will call you.
Stupid's not a slur. Stupid's not a slur.
Right, makes sense, right?
Yeah, it's not a slur.
It literally does.
It literally does fucking make sense.
Okay, yeah, you're right. It does.
Yeah, we are right. Anyways, going back to what I said.
Yeah.
So it's I don't appreciate it when people say slurs or spread misinformation. However,
but you could call people retarded and stupid and dumb.
You're gonna get kicked from our live.
Yeah.
Abba, thank you so much for the $50 on PayPal. Thank you so much, Abba. I really appreciate the $50. Thank you so much. Can we get some W's for Abba in the comment section? Right now, thank you so much for the $50 on PayPal. Thank you so much. And Sophia, thank you for the $1. Thank you so much.
Hey, Kelsey, thank you for the $10 donation on Venmo, saying thank you for getting into politics. F Trump, he's a rapist criminal, and some of the American people are scared of innocent undocumented migrants. Deadass, Kelsey, I appreciate you for the love. What's up? Did you vote for Trump?
I just feel like we should deport all Latina baddies because they just want Duke Dennis. They don't want me. It's not fair.
We're going to move on to our next guest. Everybody just give us a minute. Jordan, thank you for the $4.50 on Venmo, saying keep killing them with common sense. Love you. I love you too, Jordan. We're going to go ahead and move on to our next guest. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We got Rolo loading up into the live. What's up, Rolo? Did you vote for Trump?
I'm an immigration attorney. If you guys want to use them for resources, I just want to introduce myself. I did not vote for Trump.
Well, I appreciate that, Rolo. You are driving, so we do got to remove you, but we always love to have an attorney on speed dial. Text me on Instagram, bro. What's up? You vote for Trump, Alan?
Fuck Trump. I love Kamala.
Just because we've had a handful of guests in a row here. If you're in that queue, make sure you voted for Trump. If you're in that queue and you did not vote for Trump, please leave that queue while we get our next guest up on the live. My main account is about to disconnect as a guest here shortly, unless I get back into the app. Here we go. What is up, Christian? Did you vote for Trump?
Yo, yeah, I voted for Trump.
Oh my God. Ew. Boo.
Ooh, dude, I heard you say a bunch of bullshit lies. I ain't gonna lie.
What lies?
Oh, damn, what was it? Wait, I'm in a party chat right now with one of my buddies. Wix, what was that he said? That was a bullshit lie?
Yep, gotta ask your random friend.
Yeah, the bullshit liar.
He's fucking your stream too.
Bullshit liar,
you're
liar.
getting paid by the government to trash talk.
I'm getting paid by the government?
Yeah.
Can you give me any evidence I'm getting paid by the government?
Dude, there's a shit ton of videos.
What videos?
Okay.
Christian,
I ain't gonna say
Trump is in control of the government. Why would he be paying me?
You're getting, bro. You know, give me a sec.
Answer the question. Trump is in control of the government. Why the fuck would Trump be paying me to get people to not support Trump?
Give me a sec. Let me get my resource.
Yo, Tom, thank you so much for the $30, Tom. I appreciate it, Tom. Thank you so much, Tom. I appreciate it, Tom.
Can I have a response to my question, Christian? Oh no, dude. Yeah, I guess that line doesn't work anymore. All right. Holly, thank you for the $5 on Venmo from Trump. I appreciate you, Daddy Trump. Thank you for the $5.
Christian, though, seriously, what reason do you have to believe that we're paid by the DNC?
He didn't even say the DNC. He said the government.
I know.
Okay,
but,
yeah,
that's what he meant. Maya, thank you for the $2. Thank you so much.
Well, wait, can I ask you a
From
question?
government money.
Y'all
Thank you so much.
Y'all voted for Biden, right?
Kamala, dude,
I
you're
did.
so behind.
No. I'm talking about last year. Y'all voted
In
for Biden.
2020, yes.
Okay, why did y'all vote for Biden?
I didn't vote for Biden because I was too young.
Why are you asking me that question instead of addressing what I just asked you?
wondering.
You said that I was paid by the DNC. What evidence do you have of that?
There's videos all over the fucking internet.
What video?
You never did. There's TikToks going around
about
y'all
what TikTok?
and that other dude, Harry. That's his name.
What
right?
TikTok?
Wait, so do you just think that Parker's paid and I'm not?
No, you get paid too. All three of y'all do.
Okay, so what evidence do you have that we're paid?
Who do you think gets paid the most?
Bro, it's been exposed. I don't know how to say.
Well, yeah, who gets paid the most? What's the ranking?
Hell, I don't know.
I
know y'all get paid from him.
If you had to guess,
if you had to guess, who gets paid the
I
most?
think it was like $250,000 or some shit.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and clear up the misinformation. So what you're talking about is payment from the DNC to Pallet, who runs ads for private companies. Pallet is also Harry's management team. However, Harry pays them to manage him. He doesn't get paid. So if anything, if you want to baselessly associate that Pallet is the DNC, Harry is paying the DNC, not the other way around.
Yeah, paid by the DNC, no, paying the DNC.
Yep. Like, do you think that like management companies do shit for free? No. Do you think that management companies do something that's not profitable? No. Thanks.
Harry pays the DNC.
Wendy, thank you for the $5 on PayPal saying, take Daddy Chomp's money. Thank you, Wendy. Let's go.
Chump, thank you so much, Chump. I appreciate Chump.
Yo, Mary with the $15 on PayPal saying, from Chomp, keep cooking them, Dean. I appreciate you, Daddy Chomp. If you can hear me, save me, Daddy Chomp with a $15.
Oh, yeah. Wait. I remember what I was going to say.
President Chump, please save us, Chump. Please, President Chump, please
Kiara
save
with
us.
the $10
Save
on
us,
PayPal
President
from Chomp. Thank you, Chomp, for the $10 from Kiara. Jessica with the $5 on Venmo saying, don't sleep on Rolo. He's legit. Oh, shit. Rolo has a presence. Okay, I'll check him out.
Hey, Dean, I remember what I was going to say. About that Medicare stuff, about what you said Trump did earlier. Yep. He never went through with it.
Well, then why are the Medicare portal shut down in all 50 states?
It crashed, apparently. The websites are down.
So how did 50 isolated websites ran by different hosting services all crash simultaneously?
Kiara, think of the $10 from Love of Canada.
Can you prove that Trump did that?
Yeah, he stopped federal funding with Pell Grants and whatnot last night. He said that he wasn't going to execute that on Medicare. However, Medicare systems were included and they were halted.
What's your resources?
Senators from all 50 states and individuals living in all 50 states. In fact, you could find your state's Medicare portal and chances are it's still down.
Jordan, think of the $5 from Daddy Champ.
All right, well, that's all I wanted to say was about the Medicare shit.
Wait, so do you want to tell us the evidence you have that we're paid by the Democrats?
I mean, I already said what I had to say.
Wait, no, you had no evidence though. You believe it based on trust me, bro?
Yeah, trust me, bro.
Trust me, bro. Please, trust me.
Well, I guess he's leaving. Okay, moving on to our next guest. Everybody, just give us a minute to get our next guest up with the live, y'all. We got our next guest loading in as we speak. Here we go. We got Alex loading into the live. Here we go, you guys. Here we go, you guys. If you voted for Trump, hop in that queue. You already know. That was a really great argument. Austin, Mr. Austin, 2 American flags join up in the live. I want to speak to you. Yo, Nasai, thank you for the $5 on PayPal from the government. Let's go. Does anybody know EBT fart card lady? Is that too niche, or do we know about EBT fart card?
No clue who you're talking about.
You obviously don't know who they are. You have not rotted your brain sufficiently, sir. Zach, thanks for the $1.50 on PayPal. Appreciate that.
Everyone who's in here, check out the video I just posted. Watch the whole thing, like it. I posted a clip. I think it's somewhat pushing.
Dude, look at that. Everybody in the chat knows who misgovernment is.
Oh, except for me, I'm just not cultured.
Yo, Lil Malco and Paul, y'all vote for Trump?
Yes, I did, dude.
Okay, who's that?
Lil Malco.
Lil Malco. What about you, Paul? Did you vote? All right, Paul's not here. All right, go ahead and run it. Why do you vote for Trump, Lil Malco?
Well, there's multiple reasons. Secure borders, foreign affairs.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, there's other things. I mean, but I'd go into detail.
Okay. Check this out. Check this one out.
Yeah.
Name one border policy that Trump is going to influence to get passed through Congress for the southern border.
To be honest, Dean, I couldn't name you a policy, but yeah, okay.
That's the issue.
Okay. Sorry, Dean. I've been waiting like an hour, and I don't know why I'm getting a little nervous now that I'm publicly speaking. But
Nah, bro, it's because you're in front of 11,000 people. I'd be nervous too if it was my first time. I get it.
No, I mean it's just the fact that what I've seen with Kamala about the open borders. I didn't agree with it.
It's propaganda.
What do they do to open the border?
Well, I mean, just accepting, like I've seen videos of, all the
No, like what
sounds like
policy
people
did they pass
migrating.
that opened the border?
I'm sorry?
There are videos of people coming under Trump's administration. Can you please explain to me what
Right,
policy did the
right.
Biden-Harris administration pass
No,
that
that's-
caused the border to be opened?
Like I told Dean, I couldn't name you a policy particularly about border control, but the fact that we are getting into it's getting stricter now with borders, and I believe that there's legal processes to come into our country, and
Dean,
those are the processes that I believe should be taken.
Thank you.
I have family members that are illegal immigrants. It would suck to see them go. If they ever
Wait, I'm sorry. Do you want your family members to be deported?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely.
What?
But with that being said, my
Wait.
Okay, Dean, let me finish with my thought, please, and then
Why would you vote for Trump if you have family members in America that are undocumented?
That's crazy.
Okay, so this was actually like a well-kept secret with my grandpa.
Just stop, please. No, don't
Okay.
stop. Don't share anything specific about your family members
Right,
who are
sorry.
undocumented. Nothing specific at all. Please,
Okay.
for the love of God.
Okay.
But just go ahead.
Yeah. So, he's like, one of the cases where he came and he worked and he built a family and
No, I'm sorry.
And
I'm sorry. I gotta kick him. He said his grandpa already. I'm not taking the chance at all. Of,
You are
like,
for Trump or against Trump?
against Trump. Did you vote for Trump?
I didn't vote for Trump.
Nice. Sorry, Parker. I just had to kick him just for like the safety of his family.
yeah,
It's
no,
like-
that's fair. That's fair.
yeah.
Absolutely say. Absolutely say.
What's up? You vote for Trump?
So can you flash us real quick, please? Please, man, I need it. Flash us,
Robo.
please. I'm begging you,
Dude, get a grip, bro.
bro.
Please get a grip. Please go.
Please,
find
I'm
the
scratching myself right now. Please,
grip. Get the fuck out of the way.
flash us.
Dude, get a grip, y'all. Come on, guys. We need a grip. You need a grip. Everybody watching this live, you're scratching. Come on, guys. Oh. Guys, let's do better. Let's all collectively do better. And we're gonna get the next guest up in the box. So if you want to support either myself or Parker, Venmo, Cash App, right there on the top of the phone screen, right there. Quite frankly, not the Cash App. I mean the PayPal. They're also in the link tree in the bio. We get 100% of the proceeds on those platforms, and you currently cannot support us through TikTok because Apple will not allow you to buy coins. Not to mention, you could also find them through the link in our bio.
You have to go on the website to do it.
and
You can do it on the website. And Carla, thank you so much for the $3. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Jordan, thank you so much for the $5 again. Aubrey, thank you so much. I appreciate the $1. Maya, thank you so much for the $2. Nice, thank you so much. I appreciate the $5 from the government. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And Jessica, thank you for the $8. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey, did you guys both vote for Trump?
Dean, don't kick me, please, Dean, just don't kick me, Dean, I'm begging you, please, this time, just don't kick me, just let me stay this time, Dean, please, just this one time, Dean, please, just don't kick me, no matter what happens, just don't kick me, Dean, please, just Dean, please, Dean, I seen you on TV, Dean, you did good on TV, just don't kick me, Dean, please, don't do it this time, Dean, please, don't kick me.
That guy's funny. He's a funny troll. He comes up every once in a while. I'll fuck with him. That's probably like top 2 trolls for me. It's that guy and then Evil Dean. Top 2 trolls for me. I like him a lot. Hey, what's up? You vote for Trump?
Yeah, I did.
You did. You driving?
Yeah, I'm driving right now. Do I need to pull my phone off CarPlay with that?
Unfortunately, you can't be on the live while you're driving. We're going to move on to the next guests. Wow. We've sure had a mix of guests today, haven't we?
Interesting day so far.
Yeah, but I mean, the trolls have been funny. You know what I mean? The trolls have been funny. We'll say that. We'll say that. The trolls have been funny. I haven't minded them too much today. We're going to get that next guest up in the live, guys. Spam MAGA in that chat if you do want to come up and debate. Also, up in that queue if you haven't already, if you're MAGA. If you are in that queue and you're not MAGA, meaning you didn't vote for Trump, please leave the queue now. I pretty much want to have utter confidence that whoever I click on within the guest request will come up here and be like, I voted for Trump. So let's try to keep it that way. Let's try to keep it that way. I do preferably pull from the chat. So if you want preference over anybody else in that queue, you could get it for free by spamming MAGA down below. Now we're gonna go to get that next guest up in here. So everyone just do give us a minute. Here we go. All right. If you wanna, Eric, what's up? You vote for Trump? And Eric left real quick. If you wanna help me get our next guest up, that would be quite awesome.
Kaylee, thank you so much for the $2. Thank you so much. All right, should we fill up the box again of a lot of people?
Yeah, we're just literally trying to get anyone up in here.
Yo, what's good?
Nacho
Did you vote Trump?
He's already been up in here. Emma, you vote for Trump?
Hell no!
Then why were you spamming MAGA in the chat?
Because we love you. You guys are doing the Lord's work.
Thanks, Emma. I appreciate it. It's
So
very
welcome.
kind of you.
Yo, what's up?
Sam, you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, why?
Well, I personally value very much Trump, like certain international policies that I think Trump has a stronger view on than Kamala or Biden.
Okay,
I also think that Trump will be more effective with managing the.
I have a question about foreign policy.
On the southern border.
Are you a Russian puppet or a Zionist?
Zionist.
I don't.
Would you not define yourself as a Zionist? I'm assuming not because you
No,
have a lot of viewership.
I wouldn't define myself as a Zionist. I don't really support people that have arrest warrants out from the ICJ. Just saying.
I think that a lot of the criminal proceedings of the international court are kind of very much bullshit and very influenced by plainly anti-Semitic.
Lucas, thank you so much for the $2.
Oh, it's anti-Semitic to say it's probably a war.
Yeah, it's
crime.
anti-Semitic to say that Netanyahu's a war criminal. Yeah, that's
it's so anti-Semitic to
that's
say
crazy,
that
dude.
it's wrong to like bomb food and aid trucks. So anti-Semitic. You know, it's really
Most of those instances that you're referring to have been disproven. And most of the civilian casualties have been either debunked or have been.
Dude,
this is just not true.
We have like
justified.
You understand that the IDF's internal numbers for deaths are actually pulled from Hamas's figures. So the IDF internally will run civilian death counts using Hamas's numbers, but then on the outside they'll say they're all lies. It's called propaganda, Sam.
Excuse me, I don't know where you're getting this information, but the IDF has many times come out and said that the Hamas's death count numbers are false.
Do you think that the IDF is trustworthy?
Yes.
So when we had a high-ranking member of the IDF say that we should just make the Gaza Strip, you think they meant it?
That we should say, I didn't hear you, because the other guy joined.
So if members of the IDF are trustworthy, when we had a high-ranking member of the IDF call for the destruction through the use of a nuke of the Gaza Strip, you think that statement was trustworthy?
There are many right-winged minded people in the Israeli government, and just like there are many right-wing minded people in the American government, as well as left-wing minded people. In Israel, the two sides of the...
I'm not going to talk to someone that just chops up genocide to right-wing minded. Hey, you vote for Trump?
I did actually.
Why'd you do that?
Because I'm trying to get bitches to fuck me because I'm bored.
What the fuck is...
Yeah,
that was so weird,
You will
bro.
definitely not find
Imagine-
a single woman that will sleep with you because you voted for the guy that took away federal protections.
Yeah,
for
and
access to
because you
abortion.
call women that name. That's crazy, bro.
Like, not a single woman will go within a 10-foot mile of you, especially after the vote for Trump. You think that voting for Trump will get more women interested in you?
That is like the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
God damn, it is fucking opposite day for real. No play, no play, no play. Oh, guys, by the way, the legs for my table just came in. So I'll finally be able to set my lights up, set the table up, start setting the computer up, get the camera all set up, and then I'll just have to decorate the back room and the streaming room, and we will be all good. Isn't that great? Isn't that
Nice. When do you plan to be done?
great? Like on stream here today?
No, I meant like when do you plan to be done setting up your studio?
Max 3 days, because I may have to order some things in off of Amazon for the background. Hopefully I'll be able to buy everything in town, and if that's the case, I'll probably be able to get it all done tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah, plus I just got a bunch of paint and stuff on standby if I end up wanting to paint one of the walls. Yeah, guys, the Dean Withers show is launching pretty soon on YouTube. It's going to be really exciting. We're finally going to have like a really big, high production quality show to kind of counteract some of that shit on the right. It's been needed for a very, very, very long time. What's up, Lucas? Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah.
Yeah, Trump. Why?
Why not?
Oh, because, well, thanks for asking. Because he's a rapist, felon, wannabe dictator on day one that tried to coup our country and rig the outcome of the 2020 election, that also tried to religiously persecute and shut down all new Muslims from coming into our country, that also sexualized a little girl with bad domestic policy.
Fucking hell.
Foreign policy.
But he's 10 times better than Kamala, though.
What state? What state?
What's that?
I think the $2.38. What state do you live in?
Oh, I live in London, England.
Okay.
Bye. Moving on to our next guest. Here we go. We got Flint loading up into the queue. Hey, Emily, thanks for the $1 on Venmo. How very kind of you. Very kind, very kind. Hello, Flint. You vote for Trump? Hello? Hello? Sorry. Trying to get Flint's attention, and obviously I didn't get it. So we're going to move on to the next guest. Here we go. Hi, Owen. Okay. Carrie, thank you for the $2 and the 22 cents on PayPal, saying, will you still do live debates after you start the Dean Show? So yeah, we will still be doing live debates on TikTok. I'm thinking we'll do them for a shorter period of time, or I'll just be able to find a way to wrap them into the Dean Show. So yeah, that'll be cool. Next guest is loading up in. Hello, Lauren. Did you vote for Trump? Speak.
Hello. It's me.
All right, man. We're just having some issues getting our guests up in here. Yo, Kai, thank you for the $15 on Venmo. Kai says, I really appreciate you and all the work that you do. You are an icon. Kai, you are an icon. And I really appreciate you for the love. Everybody show some love to the based icon, Kai, down below in that chat. And I mean that. I want to see it all right now. Everybody all at once. Show love to Kai. Show love to Kai while we get our next guest up in here. Stale, what's going on? Did you vote for Trump?
I voted for Trump.
And why would you do that?
Not so much voted for Trump, but voted away from the radical left.
Nice. So what was radical
What does that
about
mean?
Kamala Harris's proposed policy?
I don't know if it's a proposed policy, but it's just the Is that funny?
Yeah, because you're like,
you're pretty funny.
The radical left that's going to harm, heart, and affect America. The only way that they do that is through policy. So I want you to name the radical policy. But then you're like, oh, well, it's not about the policy. So what it is about? Vibes and feelings?
I don't like lifestyles or way that people live pushed down my throat is what I don't like.
What lifestyles?
Transgenders in women's bathrooms.
Okay, wait. Okay, so I have a question.
We can't talk about that, Parker. Just want to put that one out there. Is there anything else that you want to talk about? We can't talk about trans people. We'll just get banned from speech.
Okay, can I say it without saying anything? Like, so you don't want men in women's restrooms, right? So then you're saying that you don't want men in women's changing rooms. So then why'd you vote for Donald Trump, who bragged about walking into changing rooms with naked teenage girls? Because he
That's not what I voted for, you turn up.
Miss Teen USA. No, but you voted for him in despite of that.
That's not what I voted for.
Well, I just said you voted for him in despite of.
So you asked about policy. That's the policy I voted for, was not to have transgender
Okay,
in women's.
I gotta cut you off there. The reason I gotta cut you off is because we just can't talk about trans people without getting a violation of hate speech. I'm willing to allow you to stay on the live and talk about other things, and I think that it's very unfortunate that I can't absolutely fucking cook you like a filet mignon in front of 11,000 people on that topic.
And Alexandra, thank you so much for the $1 for turnip is crazy. I know.
It's just kind of the unfortunate reality. So let's talk about something else. I have a question.
Okay.
So
Okay, wait, before we do, can I ask him? Are you Antifa?
no.
No. So you're pro-fascism?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait. I don't think. Are you all right?
So I came on here to ask you guys questions. So can I ask you a hype? Can I ask
So
you?
but you just admitted to being pro-fascism.
Cool. So does that mean you're not going to talk to me?
No, we're going to talk to you about why you're pro-fascism.
No, that's not what I came on here to talk about.
Payden, thank you for the $15 on Venmo saying thank you, King. I appreciate you for the love.
A self-identified fascist. is
Everybody
crazy.
show some love to Payden down below in the comment section. There's actually a lot of them on Twitter.
Yeah.
So are you America First, Big Fuentes guy? Are you?
Oh, we got a
Groiper?
groiper on our hands.
Yeah, that's like the Groiper
What's that?
subset of the internet. Are you a Groiper?
Are you a groiper?
What's that?
Wow, you don't know what
He's
a Groiper is?
he's
You're a
acting.
fascist?
He's acting. He's acting.
Yeah, so
No,
then so
seriously.
then he's not actually pro-fascism. Because anybody that's like legitimately pro-fascism is either is a Groiper or knows exactly what it means to be.
Well, is that a TikTok term that you can't say the right word, or what is that?
No,
that's-
Jules, thank you so much for the $100 for being you. Thank you so much, Jules. Can we get some W's for Jules in the comment section right now for the
Holy
$100 for being you on
Dude,
Cash App?
please.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Everybody show
W's
some
for
love to
Jules in the
Jules.
comment section right now. Thank you so much.
And Kayla, thanks for the $10 as well. Show some love to Kayla. Let me think of a question that I could ask you. So I have a question. If there was if there was a migrant that showed up to a legal port of entry at the southern border, that had committed 34 felonies, had raped an American woman, had sexualized an American little girl, had tried to overthrow an American election, and said that they want to abolish the American Constitution, do you think they should be let in by Border Patrol?
When you put it in that way, no. But in the context that I know you're getting to, I would
So in
much
other
rather
words,
have.
if Trump was born in Mexico, he shouldn't be allowed
Can
to
I
come in the
finish?
country. But if
Yes.
Trump was
Can I
born in New
finish?
York, he should be allowed to run the
Can I
country.
finish? Can I finish?
You can respond, yeah.
I'd much rather have that than someone who supports the murder of 800,000 babies.
Oh, so you're anti-abortion.
Absolutely.
And also, no, it's not 800,000 babies per year. It's about 1.2 million. Get your facts.
I said 800,000, so okay, give or
I said
take.
1.2 million.
Give or take.
So let me ask you a question. Why do you think abortion is wrong?
Because all life is valuable.
All life is valuable. Are you a vegan?
No, does he think trees are valuable?
Yeah, I do.
So are you a vegan?
Am I a vegan? Yeah.
Okay, do you think that every American citizen should be forced to be a vegan?
No.
Okay, so if you think that it is murder to kill
Wait,
a cow...
what did you have to eat today?
Oh, no, I was going to cook with that one little line there.
Marshmallows?
If you think it's murder to kill a cow, but you think it should be legal, why can't I just say that it's murder to kill a fetus, but I think it should be legal?
You can say whatever you want. I don't care what you say.
But wouldn't that be contradictory to your internal beliefs?
Well, human life
Oh, you
is
value all
is
human
valuable.
life. Okay. So do you think that there's any genocides happening in America today?
In America?
Yeah.
Genocides? Not that I'm aware of. Can you educate me?
Okay, so just to clarify, you don't think that it's murder that is allotted, controlled, and conditioned and paid for by the state to pull the plug on brain dead patients, right?
Right.
Okay. However, they are human life, so that would be contradictory to your position.
You got me.
I did.
You did.
One, I just want to let you know, marshmallows are, I'm pretty sure they're, depends on what you do, what brand you get, or what kind of marshmallows you get, but they aren't necessarily vegan. Secondly, I just want to let you know, eating only marshmallows in the day is crazy. That is wild, bro.
So marshmallows aren't vegan because they contain gelatin, which comes from pigs.
Oh my gosh, you're right. I guess I can't eat marshmallows anymore.
Carla and Elizabeth, thank you for the $5 and the $4 on Venmo. Very kind of both of you guys. Well, I'm here for a serious debate. Is that something you're going to give me?
No, so let me tell you about
So
my
how can
kids
you
go
treat
to a-
like anything that we
my
say
kids
so
go to a
unseriously?
private school, okay?
You have kids?
And today
A woman slept with you? I'm so surprised.
okay, can I finish or do you just like hearing your own voice?
I love
Seriously.
hearing my own voice.
Yeah, I love hearing my voice too.
Probably more than you like looking in the mirror, I'm guessing.
I love looking in the mirror too. You should try it
Okay,
sometime.
well,
You'd
that's
see,
probably why I slept
you'd
with
see
a
a
woman.
real big sack of shit.
Anyway, can I finish my story?
I guess.
Why do you want to look at me? That's creepy. There's a picture of me right there. Who's trying to turn on my camera? That you, Dean?
No, I didn't request that you turn on your camera. You should.
Well,
though.
someone did.
No, then dude, you're just random.
You should. You
Someone
should turn
did.
it on.
There's a picture of me right there.
I know, but I want to see you right now.
That's creepy.
Why is it creepy? I don't like anonymity. Show your face, bud.
There, I just said that's my face.
Yeah, well.
So anyway, so my kids go.
I don't want the glam shot, right? I want.
Okay.
I want the.
Oh, that's not a glam shot, man. That's a selfie.
I want the real, authentic you.
Oh no, that's yeah. So anyway,
Sacred, thank you for the $5 donation on Venmo, saying I love hearing your voice. Thank you, Sacred. God.
Cool. So anyway, my kids go to a private school. Today it was found out.
Can I take? Thank you for the crystal crown. I appreciate that. Go ahead.
Alexandra, thank you so much. I appreciate the $1. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Angie. Thank you so much for the $1.
Jellyfish. Go
There it is. I just Venmoed you $1 too.
Go ahead.
So give me the appreciation. Where's my appreciation?
You don't get any. $1.
I just Venmoed you $1.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Oh well.
Not true.
Guess you got to donate $1 to Planned Parenthood, Parker.
Yeah. So anyway,
wow, did you just endorse supporting an organization that commits the genocide of 800,000 babies per year?
All right. So my kids go
It's
to a
not too
private
funny
school.
to joke about, you insensitive fuck.
Heston, look who I'm on with.
Oh my God, dude, you're so cool.
Yeah. So my kids go to a private school. Today it was found out that there was a student there who didn't fill out the proper paperwork, somehow snuck in through the doors. We pay $10,000 a month for our kids to go there.
What private school costs $90,000 a year for, like, I'm guessing it's not a high school.
That's the question you're going to ask.
Yeah, I don't think that, like.
So anyway, so this kid, this student,
Okay.
the student was not supposed to be in the school. Great kid, but didn't do what his parents didn't do what they were supposed to do to let him into this school. Should the administration allow him to continue on
Of the school?
in the school that he didn't go through the proper paperwork, didn't show a birth certificate, didn't do the proper paperwork to go to the school? Should the administration let him continue because he's a good kid?
Yeah. Give him a grant. Why not?
You're serious?
Yeah, I mean, I went to private school. The private school would often give like underprivileged children like grants to
Correct.
go there for free.
Did your school have so many seats per classroom?
I mean, they're modular, but I mean, yeah, like theoretically, there's going to be a limit on the seats you could place in a class.
Okay, so let's say there's 24 open seats. This one kid is filling up a seat that.
I'm just gonna skip the end. I'm supposed to.
Yeah,
say
I'm sure you
no,
are.
People aren't supposed to be there.
because
without,
you know what the
authorization.
point is, and you can't.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. And then you're gonna
And you
relate
can't
to
say the right answer of no. That kid needs to go through the proper
would
channels.
you just allow me a minute?
Yeah,
So you're gonna say,
because you know I'm right.
No, I know that you're wrong, and that's why I want to
No,
skip to
I'm
the
not
end.
wrong.
Well, I'm waiting for the
No
opportunity
other
to
school
demonstrate how
would
you
do
are.
that, and
I'm waiting-
know that.
I'm waiting for the opportunity to demonstrate how you are. Let's
Sure.
assume that no, this child should not be at this school. They should have to go through the proper channels. That's right. And then you're going to equate that to the country as a whole and immigration and all that. Good thing our country is in a school. And if it was, I would say that we should deport all undocumented migrants. But it's not a school, quite frankly. Apples and oranges. And the reason that it's apples and oranges is because of the fall. Well, actually, I want to ask you another question. If it's a school or a home and you should have the authorization to kick anybody that you want out of your home, school, etc., do you think that it's okay for homeless individuals to set up encampments anywhere in America as long as they're citizens because it's just their home?
Homeless should set up anywhere. I don't see why. I mean, I guess you'd have to define anywhere. Like if they were to go
anywhere, like on your driveway and like public. Like yard,
my
grass,
driveway's
anywhere.
not public. That's
You know,
my
like-
property.
Like a public park, anywhere, like anywhere that's public. Do you think that anyone should just be able to set up anywhere because it's their home?
Sure.
Sure. You're being so fucking disingenuous.
No, I'm not.
So you
don't-
think that? So you
you
care
don't
about
know
homeless
me.
individuals in America?
I'm sorry.
So you care about underprivileged American citizens?
Absolutely. You don't know how many kids that I've fostered.
Name
No,
one
I'm
piece
not
of
going to name
legislation.
policy.
Name one
I
piece
don't-
of
I don't
legislation
care.
ever
I
passed by
don't know the
Republicans ever
names
through
of
Congress to
policy.
benefit underprivileged individuals.
You don't know how many kids that I have fostered,
My
but you're
question
going
is,
to
can
go
you
and
name one piece of
generalize.
legislation ever passed by a Republican ever?
I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care if
You
I
just
know
said
the
that you
name of
care.
it.
You
No,
literally
I don't
just said
care
that you
what the
care.
name of.
Dude's just being dishonest. He's like, I really care about individuals. that are
Sacred, thank you for
underprivileged.
the $5. Thank you, Sacred.
He's like, I really care about individuals that are underprivileged. I'm like, name a piece of policy that benefited individuals that were underprivileged. He's like, no, I don't care at all. Hey, what's up, Lex? You vote for Trump?
Hi. I wanted to talk to you for a second. Hold on, give me 1 second.
Lex, how old are you?
I'm 18.
Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did. Thank you.
Are you?
Why'd you vote Trump?
Hold on. I'm on live with him. Talk, please. Whoa. Bro, please. Hey. We voted for Trump. I have 2,000 followers.
They're focused on the wrong things. Let's just move on. they're focused on the wrong things. We're just gonna move on to our next guest. What's up, Jillian? You vote for Trump?
I did not, but my brother did, and I was hoping you could talk to him.
Yeah, is he with you?
Actually, just call it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and put your brother on the mic.
Here.
No.
He's scared, bro. He's scared.
I have a
Oh, he's
child.
dodging. Are you here?
Yeah.
Okay, so why did you vote Trump?
What? Hold on.
Why'd you vote Trump?
Yeah, go watch after the kid,
It's
man.
a lot better than the.
DGR, you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I did. What's up?
Why'd you do that?
I think that he is the appropriate choice for America in 2024.
Nine!
Just based
Thank
on-
you so much for the, Oh, wait. Actually, they told me how to pronounce her name, and I want to make sure that I pronounce it correctly. Everybody just give Dean 1 second to make sure that I get the pronunciation of this individual's name correctly. Nev! Thank you so much for the $15 on PayPal. I appreciate you for the love. By the way, that is like the coolest name I've ever seen. So it's pronounced Nev, but it's spelled Niamh. Everybody, please show some love to Nev, spelled Miamh, down below in that chat. And anyways, go ahead. Why did you vote for Trump? Why was he the right man for the job?
Yeah, I think that he did a great job in kind of taking over the Republican Party and delivering a populist solution to America's problems. And I think that we're seeing public support for his policies grow every day. So I specifically with immigration, I think was an important thing for a lot of Americans to vote on.
Okay. Did we already speak to you?
Yeah, but I was in the car. I got parked, so I got home. I just had to get on this live with you, man. I really a long time listener, first time joiner.
Okay, you're saying that he did an incredible job with addressing a lot of issues that exist within America.
I don't know if he's done an incredible job. I think he has addressed a lot of issues.
Yeah, would
said
you
that
agree
he
that
would.
housing affordability is a big issue in America for the average American?
Yeah, I mean, I think it could be, but I don't know.
What about healthcare?
What you're about to pull. I mean, healthcare is there's a lot of different factors that go into healthcare costs.
Wow,
Yeah, I don't
that
think
was
that
a complete
president is-
non-answer.
I don't think the president's uniquely responsible for healthcare costs. There's a lot of stuff that goes into that, like at the price of education, the price of medication, a lot of different things go into that. I think that he accurately echoed a
No,
lot of
do you think that
American-
they need should they have a healthcare, housing affordability, childcare policy, like any of those?
in terms of like he has to address those explicitly, or he's a bad president, or in terms
do
of
you
like,
think he's qualified if he doesn't address any of those things?
yeah, I mean, I think that he can do his job as the executive to address those, but I think that if any one of those issues is not completely solved, that doesn't
No. If all of them are not addressed at all, should he then be considered not qualified?
like specifically those three: healthcare, housing, and education. Is that what the third one was?
Healthcare, housing, and childcare.
Yeah, I think you should judge him based on the merit of his attempt at addressing those, not specifically on the outcome.
Sure. If he doesn't have any policy for any of those, is he not qualified?
I think I might grant you the ability for maybe housing, because I think he has put his eggs in one basket in saying that by deporting a lot of illegal immigrants, that should bring down housing costs. I will say that there is a...
It wouldn't, because there'd be less people to produce new houses as well. So
well, that's kind of
that
racist
makes no
to
sense.
just assume that illegal immigrants are the only people.
I never said those. Wait, that's
what you
completely
said, is
ridiculous.
that if he
That's not what I
deports
said.
all of these people.
I said that there'd be a lower labor force. Right, there being a lower labor force doesn't mean that only what's it called, undocumented immigrants or documented immigrants are like building houses. That's not my claim at all. I never once made that claim. It's really weird that you associated me to be making that claim.
No, he's just rage baiting. Like deadass. I mean, just stop the rage bait, bro. Be serious.
That's my bad. Not trying to rage bait. I apologize, Parker. Maybe
Dude, you absolutely
I
are. Come on. And
mistook you for
anybody with a brain could understand that Parker was absolutely saying something other than all undocumented migrants work in housing.
Okay, yeah, certainly. Then I apologize for misinterpreting his claim. Yeah, I think that I think that with housing specifically, I think his claim is that because there's such a high amount of illegal immigrants in the country, he's going to, if he deports all of these people, then, you know, housing prices are going to decrease because there's less competition in the market. I would say that, yeah, if housing doesn't decrease over the next 4 years, that would be something that could be.
I'm saying no, it's not going to. There's no evidence that it would going to, because in the same way you say that there are pressures that would lead to the housing prices going down, there are also pressures leading to the housing prices going up that you're not referencing.
Yeah, but
So that's what I'm saying is
evidence
relevant.
would you have as to that housing prices are going to go down when they're it's impossible to empirically measure that because these people haven't been deported?
Wait, no, housing prices you said are going to go down. I'm saying that they're likely going to go up given this particular implementation, because it is the case that there's a lower there's a lower amount of productive capacity for building new houses.
Yeah, and
there's a lower labor force in the market.
I think I would ask, what's the empirical data on that, not theoretical.
Lower
data
labor
on that.
force. Wait, do you agree a lower supply of labor equals a lower productive capacity of an economy?
I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. I think
That's
that
so ridiculous.
If you have, you know,
What?
different amounts
Dude, that
of
is like the most fucking insane thing to say. The fact that you don't think countries with lower population sizes have lower productive capacities?
Wait, let's just run it this way.
What type of fucking crazy insane shit is this?
If Amazon
No,
were to fire,
they might have
hey,
higher
one
productive
second.
labor
If
Sorry, dude, go
Amazon
ahead.
were to fire 50% of all of their employees, would they still be able to get all of these shipments to all of their customers as fast?
Yeah, but that's a very different comparison when you talk
it's
about
not.
construction or housing market. It absolutely is,
No,
because
it's
you
not
can
at all.
have, yeah. No, it absolutely is. I mean, you're
Wait,
talking about
let's just take
productive
let's
labor
take a
capacity.
single let's take a single construction company that has 100 employees that builds houses. If they fire 50% of them and there's 50 employees left, are they going to be able to build the same amount of houses as before?
Oh, they certainly could be, because if all those 15 employees are or if those 50
Dude, that guy's just like actively like trying to be delusional. Like that was crazy.
Yeah, what? Come on, please. Hey, you vote for Trump?
Hi, Dean. I just love Trump so much. I mean, he is such a great
Jada,
president.
thank you so much for the $1. Thank you so much, Jada. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I mean, he is just.
Dustin, thank you so much for the $3. Thank you so much.
Jesus Christ, we're gonna get that next
Carla,
guest up
thank
in
you
here.
so much for the $5 as well. Thank you.
If you want to support me, the Venmo and the PayPal on the top of the phone screen right here, get all the proceeds on those platforms, as well as you get a notification at the top of my phone screen where you can attach any message that I'll read off. Think of it like a YouTube super chat. Super duper easy. Hey, Joe, what's up? You vote for Trump. Joe! Joe's not here. Okay. All right. We're going to go ahead and move on to that next guest. Hey, Hudson River, you should join. I sent you an invite. You said that we're silencing people. I want to uplift your voice, buddy. Moving on to our next guest here. We got Aiden loading up in. Everybody, please. I'm inviting like all of like the Delulu MAGA cultists in the comment section right now that are saying the craziest stuff ever. We got our next guest loading in. Yo, Peyton with another $20 donation on Venmo. That is Payton saying thank you, King X2. Hey, Peyton, I appreciate you for all the love today. Everybody, please show some love to Peyton. That's very, very, very kind. Jada with $1 saying someone in the chat just called y'all zesty femboys. Let's fucking go.
Oh, I posted a clip and it's getting some push.
Dude, fire, Parker. What's up, big dog? You vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
You did? How old are you?
I am 25.
25. And why did you vote for Trump?
I agree with his stances on abortion a lot more than I would with Kamala.
Oh, so very anti-abortion, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay, and why is that? Why do you think abortion is wrong? Let's hear it.
I think that I see that fetus as a baby, as a human being just as valuable as its mother.
Mm-hmm. Why do you
Really,
think
I have a question. Go ahead.
Ask away.
Go for it.
Okay, if you were in a burning building and you could either save a tray of 5 embryos or 1 newborn baby, which would you rather save?
I would say both of them. I wouldn't.
No,
I mean,
no, no. If you could either save the 5 embryos,
I would not
Nope.
choose. In that, I mean,
No, it's either that you could save the 5 embryos or you could save the
the
1 newborn
5
baby.
embryos that are going to live outside of this fire. Is that even possible?
Yes.
So metaphorically, if we get them out of this fire and then they're still viable and then you could put them in a host and then they might be able to become babies at that point.
Yep.
That's what you're talking about?
They will. We can say for certain that they're 100% in the future will be.
We don't even need to imply
100%?
certainty because the life of a baby doesn't have a certain future either.
Sure, I guess. But
Also, calling a
there'd be a
woman a host is
distinction on the
crazy.
level.
I don't know exactly what the metaphor with the fire with the building.
God, okay,
has to do
okay.
with.
Gun to the head. Man's is going to force you to click one of two buttons. You click button number 1, 10 zygotes die and I live. Button number 2.
But what
I
does
die
this
and
have
10
to do with
zygotes
me
live.
preferring Trump's policies over the Kamala?
It has to do with
the
it's conceptually related to your position on abortion because you said that you value the life of a fetus as zygote as much as you value you and I. We are testing that logic by merely asking you a question, positing a hypothetical scenario in which you are either presented to save me and kill 10 zygotes.
I'd
or
rather
save 10
be
zygotes
asked
and kill me.
straightforward, logical questions than
That's a very
metaphorical.
logical
I did
question.
ask you a very logical question because it's about trying to identify
Embryos
like do
burning in a
you
building and a
place the
baby?
same
That's not
type of
how
value on
this
them?
Okay, if you don't answer this question, I'm going to kick you. And by the way, I think stigmatizing like abstract thought and understanding the world around us better with the use of hypothetical and analogous scenarios is like incredibly anti-intellectualist of you. So when we are asking you this question, we want to test your logic and we'd appreciate it if you'd engage in good faith. Once again, the question is, would you rather save me and kill 10 zygotes or kill 10 zygotes? I
don't know what a zygote is.
The first stage of human development, please.
Okay, repeat it one more time.
Save me, kill 10 zygotes, save 10 zygotes, and kill me.
I honestly would rather die myself than choose between two.
Thank you so much for the $12.11 on Venmo. It is literally just the letter I. I really appreciate that. Elise, thank you so much for the $2 as well. Charlie with a $7 on Venmo. Dustin with a 1, and Elise with a 1 as well. All right, Austin, what's up? You vote for Trump?
Oh hell no! I just want to get on here, bro.
Base.
Evelyn, thank you so much for the $8. Thank you so much. And Brooklyn, thank you so much for the $1. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate
Jeanette, thank you so much for the $5 on Venmo saying, how are you pro-life but you don't know what a zygote is? Deadass, Jeanette. Hey, Kellen, you vote for Trump?
Hey, I did, but my views have changed, and I didn't know if you would want me to explain why or if you just want to debate other people.
We'll move on because if your views have changed and you regret your vote, you've done all the work that we want to inspire in others on your own, which is super commendable, and I think that's awesome. We understand that you made a terrible decision for who you voted for and you can't take it back, but at least you're setting yourself up for greater successes for not just yourself, but humanity as well in the future. I appreciate that. That's good. That's really awesome, and we all appreciate that. That's really, really good. Braden, thank you so much for the $30 on PayPal. I really appreciate you so much for the love, Braden. I want to see at least 300 big W's for Braden down below in that chat, and it means the world to me. Everybody, please show some love to Braden. Thank you. W development for the last guest. That's awesome. We're going to go and get that next guest up in here. Everybody do just give us a minute, y'all. Should be pretty easy, pretty simple, guys.
Everyone keep tapping that screen. Let's get to 3 million likes. Filled the bar a few times to get to 3 million. If you want to support Dean or I, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Linktree in the bio, everyone as always.
Hi.
What up?
You vote for Trump?
Yeah, long time no see. What's up, man?
How many continents are there?
7.
Nice, man. Good job, buddy. Can you name one piece of legislation ever influenced to get Congress at any point of all time?
It's Phil Young.
Oh, fuck. So.
Well, that's rough.
Yeah, can't do that one. So why'd you vote for Trump?
What do you mean you can't do that one? What do you mean?
You couldn't answer the question.
I said it's Phil
What
Young.
policy do you like of Trump's?
It's Phil Young. What's up?
Oh, it's the pedophile. Why do you keep
You gross motherfucker.
Like,
Why do you keep laying into that name that you've given me?
Why?
That you are gross, dude.
He obviously wants to be up on a live, so we're just not going to give him what he wants.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah, don't even talk about it in the chat. He wants attention or something. I don't know. Yo, Katie, thank you for the $15 donation on Venmo. I really appreciate you for the love, Katie. Everybody, please show some love to Katie, as well as Jacob with the $5 and McKenna with the 2. Thank you guys so much for the love, everyone. Ryan, what's up? You vote for Trump?
Yeah,
Why'd you do that?
because I think he's better.
I know. Why? I know why. I know that you think that. Why do you think that?
he is more common sense, I think.
Common sense led him to the conclusion that he won 2020, even though there's no evidence to indicate that was the case, and it also led him to the conclusion that windmills cause cancer, right?
I like his new. He made there only 2 genders.
Well, actually, that wasn't so commonsensical either, because under the executive order, it says that the 2 genders of male and female begin at the moment of conception. And in accordance with the legal definition, technically speaking, we would all be considered females, as the SRY gene activates at about 6 to 7 weeks, which denotes your sex. So I don't think it's too common sense that everybody in America is a female, right?
No, but everybody's 2 genders, so.
I mean, in accordance with the executive order, everyone in America is a female.
How many genders are there?
Anthony, I'm not going to respond to your questions because you're obviously not wanting to address what I said. Can you address what I said? Yeah, you're right. I'm not wanting to address what you said with warrant because it is the case. Then I'm pointing out about a fact about
how many genders are there?
You don't want to respond to. So in America, typically we'd associate there to be 2 major gender categories.
How many genders are there? There's a man and there's a girl.
I'm literally fucking answering your question. So in America, right, in our society, there's typically 2 major gender categories, that being man and woman, and then of course a non-gender category, that being non-binary. But as gender is a social construct, there's no like finite limit on the amount of genders, as we don't correlate this with sex necessarily speaking. But now I will ask you to respond to what I've said now that I've responded to what you said. In accordance with the executive orders laid out by Trump, everybody's a female because it assigns your gender at the moment of conception when the SRY gene activates at about 6 to 7 weeks, when one would become a male.
Okay. Well, we know that not everybody's a female, so that's just not realistic. That's not how it works.
So you just told us that his executive order is not realistic. I think we could agree.
And I think of it all.
Well, if the executive order is that everybody's a female, obviously.
Okay, so then what's your point here? Can you name us like one thing you like that Trump's ever done?
Yeah, I mean, I like how he did in Afghanistan. I like
He's the one that negotiated the deal with the Taliban. Yep.
I mean, what was he supposed to do?
Like not authorize the release of 5,000 Taliban individuals, probably.
What was the reasoning behind that of why he did that?
Because he's not that smart.
No, he didn't just say, "Hey."
He wanted to set up a deal for the U.S. to leave Afghanistan. That's what he did.
That's smart.
Wait, so now you're saying it's good, dude? You realize that like you say it's bad whenever whenever you think the Biden-Harris administration did it, but it's good whenever the Trump administration does it.
I like that he tried to set up a deal to leave. Obviously, the terrorist attack was not good, but
Rachel, thank you for the $15 donation of him. I appreciate you for the love, Rachel. Hey, real quick, name one piece of policy ever passed through Congress by anyone ever.
What? What'd you say?
Name one piece of policy ever passed through Congress by anyone ever.
Shit, I can go back to Abraham Lincoln.
Name the policy, sure. What's a piece of legislation Abraham Lincoln passed?
Fuck. Tried.
Wow.
Got rid. The question.
Wow.
I can't even talk.
You got fucking destroyed, dude. Absolutely smoked.
Sure.
What do you mean you can't talk? We've given you plenty of time to talk. You just haven't said anything of substance.
You interrupted my. I was speaking.
Go ahead.
The abolishment of slavery. Sure, that was a really good.
I wonder if there's a constitutional scholar in here. Is passing a constitutional amendment the same as passing a piece of legislation, like policy-oriented legislation? Because it's possible that it's technically.
I mean, there's no point of us doing this. The point that we would bring up, Ryan, is that like you just don't know any of the things that would be relevant in demonstrating that Trump actually had a policy that you like. So you don't base it on policy when you're talking about the guy who literally was held civilly liable of sexually abusing women, said he had sex in Colin's daughter, said he had a Howard. He's not listening to a single thing I'm saying. said yeah to Howard Stern, calling his daughter a piece of ass. So all of these bad things we know about his character, typically people say, oh, I voted for him because of the policy, but you don't know any of the policy. So.
Madeline with $5 on Venmo. Thank you.
I like his no tax on tips. He said that.
Okay, well then the Biden-Harris administration was going to do the same thing.
Transgenderism.
What the hell?
Transgenderism should not be, especially in minors.
What do you even talk? What does that even mean?
What do you mean? What does that even mean? Shouldn't be allowed.
Seriously, I don't even know what you mean by that.
Wait, when you say like being trans shouldn't be allowed, like that's like saying that having blue eyes shouldn't be allowed. Like you understand that that's an innate sense of character
minors
that is predicated on a disalignment between one's gender identity and phenotypical sex traits. It's not like a choice; it's more so an attribute of character.
Or you can. I said minors. I mean, after
respond. Like when you say something shouldn't be allowed, like you're typically going to say like an action shouldn't be permissible.
Like a transgenderism surgery.
Do you mind listen to me? Do you mind listening to me for 1 second? Just listen to my words. I'm trying to educate you. Can you accept the education?
Yeah.
So when you say that something shouldn't be allowed, you're basically saying that like an action shouldn't be allowed. But being trans isn't an action. It's describing an unalignment between one's gender identity and phenotypical sex traits. The same way when I say I have blue eyes, I'm describing, right, like the pigmentation of my irises. And you can't really choose that. So I don't really understand what you mean when you say it's impermissible or shouldn't be allowed.
You can choose whether you want to be transgender or not.
No, that's not true.
Yeah.
So can you choose to be trans right now?
I could.
Do it.
What? You have to be over 8. Yeah. So can you, if you're
it's a kid. He said you got to be over 18. So he's under 18.
All right, everyone, keep tapping that screen. Keep tapping that screen. Let's get it going. Let's get it going.
Hey Nathan, you vote for Trump?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Yo, Roxanne, thank you so much for the $20 donation on Venmo. I really appreciate you for the love, Roxanne. Everybody, please show some special appreciation to Roxanne in that chat literally right now. Massive W's to Roxanne. That's very, very, very kind of you. Thank you, Roxanne. As well as Nev, once again, with the $2. All right, Nathan, why do you vote for Trump?
I think overall, just thought the policies of his administration were better than the outside of the Biden administration.
No. So what was your favorite Trump policy and what was your least favorite Kamala Harris policy?
Well, on the onset, I don't really know if I thought Kamala Harris had any sort of policy.
Wait, so then how could you know that Trump's policy was better than hers when you don't even know her policy? That's like me saying that my outfit is cooler than yours, but I don't even know what you're wearing.
Well, because I know what Trump was wearing and I didn't know what Kamala was wearing.
Exactly, and you wouldn't be able to dictate that Trump has more style than Kamala Harris if you've never seen Kamala Harris's style before.
But I think she tried to dictate what she wanted as a policy, but it never really amounted to much.
I don't even know what that sentence means.
Can you tell me one of her policies that she advocated for?
That's the thing is I don't think really many people, and again, like.
Can you name a single one? Because she ran on plenty of policies. I can tell you them. Can you name a single one?
Well, I'm just going to counter and say how many would have accounted too much.
Can you name a single one?
He can't.
So if you can't name a single one, you were just not informed about the policy she ran on, right? If you actually want to mention it, what's Trump's healthcare policy? There is none. He said concepts of plan. What's his childcare policy?
I think that kind of.
There is none. What's his housing affordability policy?
Housing affordability?
Yeah, there is.
I mean,
none.
it's like the least.
What's his policy to lower prices?
On what?
On anything.
Well, again, this is like a whole hypothetical. Like you're talking about
what hypothetical? Wait, what? What do you mean hypothetical? He's asking you to describe Trump's like policy agenda. What do you mean? What do you mean hypothetical? If I ask you what kind of shoes you're wearing, that's not a hypothetical question. I'm asking you to describe what materials on your feet.
You're asking me about the economy in like a year and a half, which is what's going to take.
No. We're asking you about his policy that he ran on in the election. What the fuck about that is hypothetical? Wait. Tell me what a hypothetical is.
A hypothetical is the questions that you're asking right now.
No. You're giving me an example. I want you to define it.
define a hypothetical.
Yep.
I don't. That's a hypothetical. You can't define a hypothetical.
Get the fuck out of the life, please. Mental deterioration. That's why I'm going bald. That's why I've aged like 5 years in the last 360 days. Peyton, thank you so much for another $20 donation on Venmo. That's crazy. Thank you for all the love today, Peyton. Yeah, just give us a minute. Everybody, please show some love to Peyton down below in the comment section. Peyton says, okay, one more time, I'm digging in my pockets. I said, fucking give me a minute. Jessica with the $2 asking me what my favorite color is. It's forest. I said, fucking give me a minute. I said, forest green. I said, give me a minute. Allison with a $5 on Venmo. I really appreciate that. And then Hannah with a 2. Okay, now go ahead and speak. Did you vote for Trump? The patriotism is coursing through my veins. Now turn that shit off.
What is this? What the fuck is wrong with you? Dude. My ears hurt.
He has an intro song, bro. Just gotta give him a minute.
That's the intro song of our video that we made.
It is. Yeah, no, it unironically is. Yeah. Logan, what's up? You vote for Trump?
Yes, sir.
Oh, no. Why?
I would like to touch a little bit on like immigration, and the first thing I want to touch on is that I feel that Kamala Harris didn't do a very good.
What do you want to touch?
She didn't do a very good job at advertising to the people about what she was going to do for immigration.
No, that's not true. I actually think she did a better job than Trump.
Explain, please.
Yeah, the bipartisan infrastructure bill, Donald Trump specifically called for people in Congress to undermine that bipartisan border bill. She acknowledged that within the context of the debates. The issue is a lot of people just didn't take into account what she said at the debates for some reason.
So you wouldn't agree that Kamala may have shied away from the idea of discussing immigration towards maybe a little too late, to where a lot of people stopped paying attention to political matters, maybe just a little bit of a
no, I typically am willing to address like concerns. I just don't think this is a legitimate concern in terms of immigration.
I'd say that he's right. I don't think she addressed her immigration policy sufficiently.
No. I thought he's saying in terms of rhetoric, not in terms of policy. Because in terms of policy, I would agree, but in terms of rhetoric, I don't dispute that.
Because I personally,
I don't think that like she addressed it too late in terms of rhetoric.
I don't think she addressed enough of the rhetoric.
So you wouldn't agree that it wasn't until after her border visit is when she started to tell people she was going to crack down on asylum claims?
No. I'm talking about specifically within her run for the presidency. Like the only time she spoke about immigration was at the debate with Trump, when she just said, well, I'm going to try to get done what we have already tried to get done. And that was the only time she talked about her policy. But that aside, we want to talk about who's better for the country. And overwhelmingly, she had better immigration policy than Trump did. Like, can you tell me like what policy wants to influence get passed through Congress for the southern border?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that question?
Tell me the policy that Trump wants to influence through Congress for the southern border.
Trump is offering a complete deportation, if I'm correct.
I said for the southern border. Mass deportation is an immigration policy, yes. However, I'm asking you for policy for the southern border.
Are you asking me to tell you about the wall?
So the wall, that's his only policy, right? And that's why I say that he's incredibly fucking ineffective. The wall is like purely rhetoric, doesn't do anything. He tried to get it built during his first administration. He hammered on it just as much prior to the election, built less than 50 miles, had no impact on daily crossings, and it is not a long-term feasible solution. Meanwhile, Kamala Harris wanted to expedite the legal systems of migration, making them significantly faster, quicker, and safer, meaning that migrants would be disincentivized to enter into the country through undocumented means, serving as a long-term solution. That is why Kamala Harris is objectively better for immigration compared to Trump. And the only reason you think Trump is better is because he says he is, and he loves convincing ignorant white people of this very prejudiced, hateful, and dehumanizing and demoralizing rhetoric, and that's why he won the election.
So, could you agree that maybe, hold on. Like Kamala, I want to say that, yes, what you are saying is true, but I feel that she did a horrible job at marketing. And I feel that that's a lot of the reason.
No, I agree.
She lost the debate.
I agree. I know she won the debate. I would say that she didn't do good at talking about. No, the main reason she lost the election was inflation in the country over the course of the last 4 years. And yeah, I agree for sure. But that doesn't mean that she was worse than Trump for the presidency. She was objectively a better pick for the presidency, even if she ran a worse campaign. And the reason I say that is because when we want to measure how good or bad a campaign is, it's just how well it resolves with like the average American. And I feel like there's a significantly better approach that the Democrats could have took for a campaign that would resolve with the average American. Meanwhile, Donald Trump took the fucking fucking perfect one. He was like, oh, well, I'm just going to treat the average American like a sticky little toddler playing Coco Melon on their iPad or watching Coco Melon or whatever, and just feed them one-liners and slogans that they're going to eat up, and then they're going to vote for me. And he absolutely did it expertly to a T, but that does not mean he's a good pick for the presidency of anything. That might be a reason he's worse.
Well, that was exactly the response I was looking for. I just want to confess one more thing before I leave and get out of y'all's hair. I did not vote for Trump. I am sorry.
Okay.
But I really just wanted to pick your brain on that.
Okay, well, I appreciate you for joining.
Of course, I appreciate
we're
what
going to
you
move on
do.
to the next guest. If you're in that queue, make sure that you voted for Trump. And Deja, thank you for the $2 and the 22 cents on Venmo. Parker, how are we doing?
We're doing good. We're doing good.
Nice. Miss Cat, you vote for Trump?
I'm happy my video has some level of push.
Yeah, dude, that's
I
fine.
can't wait to see what happens overnight with it.
Yeah, fucking finally, man. Holy crap.
It's already at 91K.
Fire. Hey, what's up? You vote for Trump? Hello? No, okay. Hey, for the 9.8 thousand people in here, guys, make sure that we're double tapping on that phone screen. I'm so sorry that we don't have any debates for you. I'm going to cry because I can't get you any debates. Hopefully, we'll get
How
our
long
next
are you
one
gonna
going.
be on tonight?
Another like 45 minutes, or honestly, until this Red Bull starts wearing off. The only reason I'm still going is because I'm fucking amped up from this Red Bull. Dylan, what's up? You vote for Trump?
I'll probably move over in like 15 minutes then.
Are you sure you don't want to hang out here for the? I mean, feel free to do as you want. We just got 10,000 people in here, doing pretty well.
No, I was saying because if you're gonna get off there, I'll probably start a bit earlier before you hop off, so that I can start building up the algorithm before you come over.
Okay, sounds good. We're gonna go to get our next guest up in here right now, guys. Everybody, please spam MAGA down below in that comment section. And if you want to support me or Parker, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, all in the bio. Y'all already know. Appreciate everyone for your love today. What's up, Dan? You vote for Trump? Dan left. Oh my God. Boo. Hi. You vote for Trump?
Yeah, bro.
Hey, man. You vote for Trump?
Yeah, man.
You did. Okay. Why?
Why'd you vote Trump?
I'm Christian and like pro-life, man.
So you're Christian and pro-life? Okay. I have a question. Did Jesus ever restrict women's access to abortion?
Yes. It's like it's not written in the Bible, but like it's like you can't kill, man. You gotta respect life is given by Jesus, so like.
Okay, but
do you mind if I?
Go ahead.
Do you mind if I? No, go ahead, Parker. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay. So then, So then, I have a question. Where in the Bible does God say that you should restrict women's access to abortion?
Like I'm not sure. I like didn't read it completely, but.
Check this. Would you agree with the New Testament when it says all sins are equal in the eyes of God apart from blasphemy?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think lying should be illegal?
No.
So then why do you think abortion should be?
Wait, can you repeat that?
Yeah. You think all sins are equal in the eyes of God apart from blasphemy, meaning you think it's just as wrong in the eyes of God to get an abortion as it is to lie. You don't think lying should be illegal, so why do you think abortion should be?
It's like something you can control.
You could control lying as well.
Yeah.
3 sentences. That's all it's saying. So, quick thought for everybody in here. When you're debating somebody, if they are a Christian nationalist, now this is where it gets a little bit mucky. So if they're Catholic or Orthodox, they actually do think some sins are worse than others, and this argument does not apply to those individuals. But if they're not Catholic and not Orthodox, there is absolutely no rational foundation for Christian nationalism or just predicating legislation on the basis of Christianity at all. They're like none at all. Because all sins are equal in the eyes of God apart from blasphemy. Why should we make some things legal and some things illegal when they're both sins, meaning they're both as wrong in the eyes of God? It's so incoherent. I don't know why that's not talked about more. Hey guys, you vote for Trump?
Sure did.
Sure did. Awesome. Trump, you vote for Trump?
Sure.
Trump Dad? Trump.
Yeah.
One second. Trump Daddy 2024. Hey buddy, you vote for Trump? Buddy's not here. Okay, you voted for Trump. Why do you do that?
Yeah, well, I mean, I wanted to touch base because I was listening to you guys yesterday, and I know you guys were saying that Biden pumped more oil than Trump, and okay, so if you do your research, you actually look into it. He's actually profiting off of what Trump did because he approved more leases and he got all those leases. And then as the time took, all the refineries were built and it was Biden who was pumping from those leases.
So you're actually dead wrong.
So Trump didn't remove some regulations, it pushed through leases.
No, what you're dead, I'll tell you what you're dead wrong about. So you said refineries were built, and that's what set Biden up for success. So actually, like 3/4 of all refineries in America were shut down with COVID, and Biden has been the one rebuilding them. And then secondarily, we actually saw a massive dive in domestic production of oil right before Biden stepped into office because of COVID. And we started out in the administration pretty low, but then we had month-by-month increases until the day he walked out, peaking at about 13.4 thousand barrels of oil per day at the end of his administration.
But if you look at the oil that he's been pumping, it has been from Trump's leases. If you look at it and you do your research, the leases that Trump put in to get those refineries are from Biden's oil that he's been pumping.
I'm not led to believe that, and the reason I'm not led to believe that is because all of those a significant amount of leases were rejected and drilling sites
Correct,
were shut
rejected
down because of the pandemic, and then under
and
Biden,
also regulation.
50% more drilling permits compared to Trump.
Okay, well, I'm just saying Biden was producing a lot more oil because of Trump. So that's all I want to say.
If it has to do with the amount of oil leases approved, Biden approved 50% more than Trump. My source is Politico Pro.
I mean, I don't know. I beg to differ on that. I don't know.
You can't beg to differ on that. That's tracked.
Yeah.
It's not political. Like some stats simply aren't political.
Yeah, but you can say that Biden did profit a lot off of Trump's leases.
Yeah, sure. So you could say that like Trump's leases like aided and abetted in the oil drilled under Biden, as it would be true for every administration prior.
Okay.
But
just another
approving,
topic.
but if you think that approving drilling leases is what drives domestic production of oil, Biden approved more leases than Trump.
Okay. New topic. Is there any way that you guys would be on par with what Trump is doing if he is doing good things for the country? If the country turns around, are you guys going to be able to be like, you know what? He is doing good at that. He is doing good at this. Everyone does good and bad.
Yeah, it's a logical implication. So if Donald Trump passes good policy, then Donald Trump passes good policy. That's all you're saying.
Right.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So if
the issue is he's not fucking doing that and he's doing bad shit.
I mean, a lot of people can say he's doing bad stuff. I mean, I feel just give the guy, first 100 days and see what he does. I mean, he's doing a lot right now with all the illegal migrants and deporting a lot of people that should have been deported a long time ago. But, you have the mayor of New York holding people in his city that were that were causing sexual assaults, rape.
There's a rapist in the Oval Office right now. Why do you care? There's a rapist in the Oval Office. Why do you care?
A rapist? Okay.
Why do you care? Deadass. Why do you care if there's a rapist in New York when you don't care if there's a rapist in the Oval Office?
You can't say that there was because he was civilly charged.
Yes,
okay.
Yes. Precisely.
So the whole America does not give a shit about that.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
Half of America doesn't give a single fuck that there's a rapist in the Oval Office. And then you're going to come on my live and virtue signal about the mayor of New York housing rapists in New York. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, you made my point for me. You just said the quiet part out loud. You just said that half of America does not give a single goddamn shit that there's a rapist sitting in the Oval Office in charge of our country. But then you want to act in virtue signal about, you care if all these rapists, undocumented migrants are terrorizing our women. It is bullshit, not to mention that U.S. citizens that are born in our country, right, are 2 times more likely to commit violent crimes compared to undocumented migrants. That is my fucking point, dude. You pick and you choose. And in this case, it's incredibly racially motivated and it is disgusting. Donald Trump just wants to inspire fear and rage within the American public to get more people to support him, just like they did in the show The Boys. Perfect political satire. And the way that he's chosen to do it is to take this route where it basically says anybody with dark skin that is speaking a language that you don't, you should hate them because they're terrible. That is the promotion of the message that he has sent through America. And this is why we now have like congressional candidates in in California that are with the MAGA movement saying that we should deport Selena Gomez. It's fucking crazy.
Kaylee, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I don't know. TikTok's weird sometimes. Sometimes it glitches out. And then Dea, thank you so much. I appreciate the $2.22. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Stephanie, thank you for the $2. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. And Anna, thank you so much for the $1.
Just come here legally, and that would fix a lot of things. And so, I mean, it is what it is. You're here legally, you're breaking the law. But besides that, I think that, we'll see. No new wars. Let's see if any new wars start. I mean, peace through strength. Let's just see what happens because, time will tell. But I wouldn't want to mess with Trump if I was another country. You know what he'll do. So he's throwing down and, he plays golf a lot, but he gets a lot of business done on the golf course. I know Parker was saying something about him golfing. Okay. He could be on the phone and golf. Okay.
Dude,
literally have
Biden. They will
do you know how many times Biden was at the beach?
You're in a cult. Okay. He'll defend every one of his actions. When he's golfing, apparently, dude, it's just whenever he's doing business.
What did Biden do?
What are you talking about? You think he's getting deals done while he's golfing? The whole time?
Really? Are you serious? People talk on phones and get deals done all the fucking time.
And you think that's what he's doing the whole time when he's golfing?
Do you think for 1 second that something is not going through that guy's head when he's golfing? He's thinking of something. He's calling someone. He was going to.
He's thinking of hit ball. That's what he's thinking of, dude. It's Donald Trump. He doesn't have more complex thoughts than that.
But you have Biden was like he was never at the White House. It was something like he spent like 46 or 48% not even at the White House or whatever on his beach like the whole time.
Was Biden the candidate? Because I'm pretty sure the candidate was Kamala Harris. Janine, thank you so much. I appreciate the $1. Thank you so much. So, if you cared about cognitive awareness, well, then you would have voted for Kamala Harris. You wouldn't have voted for Donald Trump's
I would never vote for that girl. She can't even talk.
She's not a girl. She's a woman.
Why?
Whatever. Woman, girl. Okay.
No, I give a shit. Everybody, half of our country for the last year
so there's two genders, right?
has dedicated their existence to demeaning Kamala Harris's being. Like, we have Candace Owens dropping a 27 series episode on YouTube about how she's not black. We have people on the internet calling her a girl. It's like, it's so fucking annoying, dude. Have some respect. It is hilarious how, people on the right will say, well, traditionalism respects women, but then we have, the misogynists and the racists flooding out of the gates the moment a woman tries to run for presidency against a rapist. It's unreal.
Do you realize that she did that to herself because she's on TV saying that she's Indian, she's this, she's that?
Victim blaming. Oh, maybe if you had a third grade education, you'd understand that individuals could actually be two races at once. It's called biracial. How many parents?
Maybe 5. Yeah, there's certain percentage.
How many parents do you have?
I have 2 parents, buddy.
Are you a mix of both of your parents' DNA?
I just said I agree with you.
Are you a mix of both of your parents' DNA?
Yeah.
Oh, so when you're like, oh, Kamala Harris will say she's Indian, and then she'll say she's black, and then she'll say she's Indian, then she's black again, and then she's Indian, and again, and like, oh, like,
you can be both black and Indian, you fucking idiot.
Not to mention, Indian's not a race.
Yeah, I know. I never said you couldn't. I'm just saying she's always changing accent, always trying to do weird things, dude. It just doesn't make sense sometimes.
Weird things. Do you not think that saying you want to date a 10-year-old girl in 10 years is weird? Do you think saying you have sex in common with your daughter is weird? Do you think saying yeah to Howard Stern calling your daughter a piece of ass is weird?
No, whatever. People
No!
Who cares?
It's crazy.
It's just, who cares?
What do you mean, who cares? What are you talking about?
Did they mean it? Maybe they didn't mean it.
What is this guy saying, bro? Please, bro, shut up, dude. How about you sit down, be quiet, good boy. Shut the fuck up. What is wrong with you? You should be fucking embarrassed. Okay? Are you a grown fucking man? Are you a grown man saying this shit?
So if you had a 10-year-old daughter, one of your friends comes up to you and says, God, I can't wait till your daughter's legal so I could have sex with her. What would your response be?
What a fucking weirdo, dude.
What would your
I just loved seeing you guys' response to
What
that.
would your response be? Go ahead and answer my question. Do I need to repeat the question, or did you hear it?
That would be inappropriate. Okay, I get it.
So it's not permissible. It's not fine.
No, I wouldn't want someone saying that about my daughter. I get it.
Oh, but
Okay.
it's okay what Trump does it. Got it. Hey, Carly.
I
I
didn't
just
know you were.
Carly, thank you for the $20 donation on Venmo from a white Hispanic. I appreciate you for the love, Carly. Let's get at least 200 big W's for Carly down below in that chat. That is Karlie. Thank you for the love. Very, very kind of you, Carly. I appreciate everybody so much for the love today. Make sure to show some love. Go ahead.
This is fun. This is fun. No, I'm good, man. I just wanted to put my 2 cents in. You know, you can pull up someone else, but
Okay. Rachel with the $5 on Venmo. I hope this man never procreates. And if he has, I'm sorry. Did I ask Rachel?
My head hurts, dude.
Yeah, these people are just fucking left field, man. Left field, man.
Oh, no, hold on a second.
Rachel, thank you so much for the $2.38. Thank you so much.
Everglades Rain. You vote for Trump, Everglades Rain?
I did, and I support him.
Oh, jeez. Why?
Obvious reasons.
Obvious reasons. Spell them out.
Border policy.
Well, border policy. Can you name one specific one?
The deployment of the military. Straighten things out.
Say it again.
More directly, I want to ask you about the tariffs. So, Dean, you're an economist.
What was the specific border policy you said again?
Just the deployment of the Marines to go down there and make sure that there's less crossing.
Deployment of what policy is that? Jesus Christ! Deployment of the Marines.
The military.
You want to deploy the military in order to take care of the border.
To shore up the border and make sure that there's no crossings. Yes.
Zero
that sounds
crossings.
like a really expensive short-term solution.
Yeah, if they're illegal, if they're breaking the law, then yes.
Very expensive short-term solution. How about we focus on proactive long-term solutions? Something Trump doesn't have.
Do you believe in the rule of law?
Do I believe in law?
You believe in the rule of law?
So sometimes. Obviously, Trump doesn't, though.
Oh. Well, the way that you throw around all these hypotheticals about law, it seems like you believe in it when you want to believe in it. But if you believe in it in totality, if you're breaking the law and crossing the border, it's illegal.
I don't think it's okay to believe in the rule of law in totality. Like, do you think like the Holocaust was wrong, or was it not wrong because it was legal?
We can make.
See what I mean? See what I mean?
No, I don't.
Yeah, okay, so was the Holocaust wrong?
You throwing up some random hypothetical? Do you believe in right or wrong?
It was a random hypothetical that disputed your point. Like, no, we shouldn't believe in like total rule of law because sometimes the law could be wrong, and sometimes the law needs to be updated, and we need to recognize that.
Parker, you're an economist, right?
I have a degree in economics.
And you don't like the tariffs, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe in having a single source supply chain like China?
No.
Why not?
I don't think that we need to like artificially create only one source for our production.
Do you
That's
believe
what you're referencing?
Do you believe the the hegemony that is deployed all around the world by America is a good thing?
Depends on how it's used. Like if you're referencing like if it's used to like uphold democracy and uphold basic rights, that's a good thing, right? But if it's used to perpetuate imperialism as it has, then no, it's not a good thing. If it's used particularly to perpetuate expansionism like Donald Trump's advocating for, it's not a good thing. If you commit crimes, right, war crimes, and you don't acknowledge them, right, and you continue to go on, I think that's a bad thing. I think that you should acknowledge those war crimes. You should get those people who are war criminals out of office, right, things like that. The U.S. needs to hold itself accountable, right, in order for it to be a good influence on the world stage. Trump is a terrible influence on the world stage.
Do you believe that poor character is just an attribute of the right, or do you believe that the left has poor character and can execute or employ, let's just say the terminating SWIFT and allowing the flow of money to be stifled to certain countries or allowing them to be able to move money much slower as a tactic to force their hand into doing what we want them to do. Do you think that's okay?
I don't know your questions. Can you clarify your question?
Are you familiar with the SWIFT system, how money is moved around the world?
Yeah. But can you clarify the question, though?
Very simply, do you think that using that as a weapon to force countries to do what we want them to do is okay?
No.
Okay. It's done all the time.
Unless it's like to uphold human rights.
It's done all the time. So when you answered and you said, no, I don't think that a single source supply chain is a good thing, how do you create competition? Because we have competition in restaurants and all throughout our economy, and it's a good thing. So
you're reducing competition by implementing tariffs.
Sure you would. It's going to be a painful process up front. Obviously, you're going to increase inflation. You'll have an issue up front. But eventually, there will be other countries that will come in and fill those gaps. Much needed countries that need to come in and do the jobs that we've been relying on China to fulfill for decades. And China is now using it as a, much like the SWIFT system is used against us.
Okay, so I don't like, can you give me like a policy you like of Trump's in terms of economics?
We don't even have to talk policies. We can just talk very plainly generalities. I mean, everybody knows that China manufactures a large portion of the goods, consumable goods, that are sent all around the world. Would you agree with that?
I don't think that the U.S. can cut off like for example, global supply chains, right, and still completely run its economy. Are you referencing like that you want the U.S. to be an autarky?
No, I don't think they can cut it off. But I think in order to create a healthy field of competition, you have to stifle that growth. You have to put.
I don't even know what that means.
That means
what do you mean by stifle that growth? You're being so vague, where it doesn't even like what you're saying doesn't even like have any specific.
By creating tariffs on China, you're going to open up other opportunities for other countries that manufacture to fill those that void essentially.
Yeah, if you only tariff one country, you understand that it is the case that Trump was advocating for universal tariffs his entire campaign.
Correct. Can I point something out to you? Do you know who Modi is?
No.
Leader of India.
Yeah, now I'm familiar, kind of.
You're familiar with BRICS then, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So my biggest worry over the last 5 years is that BRICS is going to gain some sort of a currency floated on the open market and crush the dollar. And that would essentially happen if we weren't in the situation that we're in right now. Modi openly came out because of the threat of tariffs about 2 weeks ago, publicly stated they are the largest democracy in the world. They publicly stated, we do not want a currency to rival America. Do you know why? Because of the threat of tariffs. And sometimes perception can be just as powerful as actually doing something.
Okay. I say kick this guy. He's not bringing like any substance to the conversation.
Oh my gosh. You just don't like it. You just want people you can dunk on. Is that it?
No, you're just like, you're not engaging with anything that's substantive in the conversation. You didn't provide a policy. You're talking in vague things. Even if I do grant that like the threat of tariffs could ever pause like some sort of positive, can I please explain? So could ever bring some positive impact, right? When you're arguing that tariffs are just for renegotiation, you're then arguing that Trump is renegotiating some of his own trade agreements like the USMCA. So then are you going to argue that those things are bad?
Oh, so you're powder.
I would say absolutely.
Look over your life.
But it sounds like you understand my point perfectly well. And then you guys...
Wait, can you repeat what I just said?
You corroborated exactly what I said to you about my position and what the things that I was posing.
No, you didn't listen to a single thing that I said because you're not actually trying to engage with what I have to say here.
Well, part of me was trying to listen to Dean talk over you. So go ahead and repeat what you said.
Dean wasn't even talking over me.
Talking over him.
Go ahead.
Are you okay?
What the fuck?
You said they're for renegotiation, but if they're for renegotiation and Trump wants to impose tariffs on places like Canada and Mexico, well, then it's going to be the case that he's renegotiating his own trade agreement, the USMCA. So is it a bad trade agreement?
I don't think he's implemented those tariffs yet. Has he?
He's saying that he wants to implement these for renegotiation, right?
Has he done it yet? Is my question.
What? He has not done it.
It's supposed to start within like a few days.
Short answer, Parker. It's no, he has not done it yet. And I just said a minute ago, perception, right? can achieve the same goal as actually doing something.
I'm waiting for you to respond to what I just fucking
I
said.
did respond to what you just fucking said.
No, you didn't.
Yes,
What did I say?
You asked me if the effects of carrying out those tariffs on and renegotiating his foreign policies with countries like Canada and Mexico were a good thing. And I said, I don't think he's going to do it. I think the perception is going to achieve the same thing.
So is he not renegotiating? Or do you think his renegotiations are good? You're not answering the question.
I don't think he's going to do it, Parker. I don't think he's going to carry out what you guys.
Is that an answer to my question? Dean, do you think that's an answer to my question? Like, is this guy like...
To be fair, I'm not tracking the conversation well, but I'm going to go ahead and hedge a bet that he didn't answer your question.
Maybe, hey,
you're saying that a perception of tariffs basically achieves the same goals of the implementation of one? No. And the reason that's...
how it does.
So no, the point of a tariff, right, isn't just to be used as a piece of leverage over another country to do something you want them to do.
Why
but
not?
It's also to, why not? Because there's other uses for a tariff, such as the incentivization of the highest domestic productive capacity. That
I just
it
gave you an
will not
example
be.
of how it absolutely worked.
Okay, do it again.
Modi.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with the productive capacities of America.
China is currently trying to get a currency that's going to rival America's
It
dollar.
will never happen. It'll never happen. You want to know why?
Why won't it happen?
Yeah, because of the trillions of dollars of debt that they have in USD.
Who?
That's why. China
They don't
and
have
other
trillions
countries in
of dollars
BRICS.
in
Yes,
USD.
yes.
No,
yes,
they don't.
The
You're
conglomerate
wrong.
of all the countries in BRICS.
They have less than $1 trillion. They have $700 billion.
All of the
Japan-
countries,
go look
all
it
the
up,
countries
buddy.
in BRICS.
Japan has
have
the
about-
largest stake.
One
in
moment,
debt.
if you'd allow me to finish speaking, all of the countries in BRICS have around $1 trillion of debt in USD. That's why they will never have a currency that will rival that of America.
How much do you think China has in debt and bonds and that they owe they're buying of the U.S.?
I think it's like 320 billion or something.
$700 billion. How much do you think?
Oh,
Japan?
wow, significantly more than what I guessed.
You
Awesome.
said trillions of dollars.
Yeah, I said $1 trillion amongst all the countries in BRICS.
That's not accurate, Dean.
Okay, so what's the total amount?
$700 billion is held by China.
Mm-hmm.
$1 trillion is held by
$1 trillion?
$1 trillion is held by Japan.
Oh, so multiple trillions. Nice, even worse.
Yeah, but Japan is an ally. Goofball.
Yeah, so they're not in BRICS.
They're not a BRICS.
Oh, yes, and that's why I specified BRICS countries. Oh my God, you're using ChatGPT, aren't you? Because you can't even track what I'm saying.
I'm using ChatGPT.
Obviously, because you're not even tracking what I'm saying. man.
You are out of your depths, my friend.
I'm not at my depths at all. You are out of your depths. I say that BRICS has around $1 trillion of debt in USD, and that's why they never be able to make their own currency. And then you start bringing up Japan. Like, you're fucking out of your depth. man.
Then why does China want a currency?
Yeah, because they want to be able to get away from USD.
Why?
Because they want more like world like dominance and control and power, and having your own reserve currency among
They
your
do
strategic
not
allies
want
is a
to
good
be
way to do it.
under-
However, they can't dominate a currency apart from USD because of the near $1 trillion in debt that all the countries in BRICS have. Like until China, Russia, etc. Stop having such a significant amount of money and debt to America, they will never be able to make their own currency, and that's just a fact.
That's not a fact.
Oh, so please explain to me how it is the case that
They can float a
BRICS and all
currency
the
right
other
now
countries
if they
within
want
BRICS would be able to make a
Fuck it, we don't-
world-dominating currency
we owe you
when they
guys.
have close to $1 trillion in debt in USD. Please inform me.
Because they could just write it off and say we're going to float a currency and crush the dollar. They could do it.
They can't crush the dollar when they have more money in debt to America than they have in circulation for their dollar. And if they circulate more of their dollar compared to the debt that they have in USD, well, all of a sudden, their dollar's worth shit. Okay, it's just a ruble 2.0. And that's obviously not going to dominate the global market. That's why.
Thank you for the few dollars. Does the guest follow kids? The people chat is saying that.
Just whatever. Just get the fuck out of here. Oh, well. It wasn't tracking me anyways. You want to go live?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Perfect. Yeah, you want me to invite you to a co-host or just send a raid over?
You can just invite me and then people can join in.
Cuckoo. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and switch over to a stream. Also, you can't lose a debate against someone that is speechless at what you say, y'all. So now, I won. That's right. Parker is going to go live right now. Hey, just want to put it out there. I appreciate you guys so much for tuning into the stream today. It was an amazing handful of hours here. Had a lot of fun. So the rest of my night is going to be pretty entertaining. I am actually going to start setting up the Dean Withers studio. Just got the legs for the table in today. So I'm going to set up the table. I got the camera all locked in. I'm going to set up the lights, and it'll essentially be all good to go apart from the background. And as soon as I have the shot lined up with the right lighting and the table where I want it, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, I'll be able to finally start working in the background. So expect the Dean Withers show to launch in the next week. That's going to be my goal. It's going to be my goal. But we're going to have a lot of fun with that. That's what I'm going to do with the rest of my night. I appreciate everyone so much for tuning in. Make sure to hit that follow button on your way out. However, Parker, the great individual that we had up here to co-host, is going live right now. I'm actually going to send you all on a raid over there, but it looks like there we go. We got the... All right, everybody in my stream, go ahead and click on Parker's face and click watch live. I'm going to be ending in about 10 seconds here, so make sure to go raid Parker. If for whatever reason you're having an issue clicking into his stream by clicking on his face and clicking watch live, you could also find him on TikTok by just searching at Parker Get a Job. But Parker, it was a great time coasting with you today, man. I hope that you have a good stream, and for